Hello! It's bloody Wednesday again. How you doing, folks? I trust you're all as well as can be in these shitey times of shitiness. But fear not. I can't think of a way to finish that sentence. Anyway, welcome. I hope you are all as well as can be. I can only repeat myself. Oh, things are bad. But on the plus side, they might not always be. Does that count? That'll do. Anyway, hello, folks. Poop Poop Scar. Poop Poop Scar. That's a name. You can join the quiz by moving your mouse pointer or your finger over to the right-hand side of the screen and clicking on the Quiz Kit logo and giving it permission. There we are. We've got that in early this week. Right then. What's going on tonight? We've got... Oh, God, I haven't done the bloody tweet. Have I? Oh, I did the tweet now. Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. That's not Twitter. That won't help anybody. I even got a picture ready and then didn't bloody tweet it. There we are. Live now with a quiz about C64 arcade conversions. Because I thought we've done Spectrum in the past. We've done Amstrad twice. But not C64. And then... loads of guff. That'll do. https:// twitch.tv. There we are. No idea how effective these tweets are, but we always do one. Oh, you bastard. Won't let me use the image because it's a WebP. Oh my god. Oh no! Commissar Ludfangs in the chest infection phase of flu. That's rubbish. Oh, sorry to hear that. Ruby Red, oh bless you. Papa Ashen is healing good, actually, from fall and having metal pin put in leg. But I don't know, he's not been too good the last couple of days. He's not been quite as with it. And basically, he hasn't eaten anything for a week. His diet's dreadful anyway. He mostly eats sweets despite being diabetic. God damn it, old man. But, yeah... And I'm slightly worried at the moment. He needs to be sort of out of hospital and off morphine, but absolutely cannot be out of hospital and off morphine. So sort of, let's see how it goes. Oh, well. Further updates as events warrant. As events warrant. Sorry, I was just reading something from Piers there. For some reason it cut off the end of my... sentence in my brain. Right, what do I think of the news? There are new Superpowers toys? Superpowers toys. Ooh. Hang on. They look like... Are they reduxes of the old Superpowers collection? Interesting. Yeah. See, I quite like those old toys. I've got a couple. I've got a really nice Joker and Steppenwolf, the guy with the axe nobody gives a fuck about. I had a Lex Luthor. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, I think I gave it to Harry Partridge, actually. Can't bloody remember now. Anyway. Oh, yeah, my God. There's like a bloody... one of the man who... or the Batman who laughs. That's the character's name, isn't it? Holy shit. I don't know how I feel about that being in a jolly old Superpower style, but... Interesting. I'll have a look into those later. Even the Justice League movie didn't give a fuck about stuff. Was he the villain in it? I can't even remember. It was just like Silver Pointy Man, wasn't it? And then in the Snyder Cut, he's like slightly different Silver Pointy Man who looks slightly better. Yeah. Fair enough. Right. I've got to transfer one of these bloody images over. God damn it. Hang on. Oh, bloody WebP. Not compatible, but bloody anything. Blah, 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 blah. It's all right. I found an alternate image which will actually be quicker than bloody converting it, because that's the way things work. Hobo Jericho, thank you very much indeed. How many months? It's disappeared. We'll get back to that and we'll do the admin in a minute. Right. If only I could actually find the bloody directory for this, that would be nice. There we are. And after only 50 years, I get to make a bloody tweet. Oh, God. Oh, I blame whoever the hell owns Twitter now. Who's that? I don't know. There hasn't been any news about it, except constantly. Oh, crikey. Right. So, before we do anything else, blimey. That was a jolly one tonight. Good God. Also, notice it doesn't, that one for some reason doesn't have the static at the end. I wonder why that is. Probably seasonal fluctuation. Right then. Let's do a quick catch up with the admin. Thank you very much to Miko Kisai for 50 months. 50 goddamn months of subs. That's astonishing, Miko Kazai. Thank you very much. Nerdal42, 35 months. Avalon Rose, Some of the Dancing Monster. Blame them. Bob 17 months. Green Sea, 16 months. And Powerline PC, 32 months. So many fingers later that the old monster got tired of counting them and they had to hire a new one. Jackal Blade, 43 months, thank you. Rufus Omega, 27 months. Cedric the Protogen, there we are, I could pass that. Gave out a community sub, thank you very much. DK32832, 15 months. Ikarbazin Finger. Silver Cobra 126, 37 months. Moorbug, 2 months. The Antichrist 76, 16 months. Hobo Jericho, 22 months. Jure 18th, 7 months. Perks 3, 98 months. Galen Wolf, 4 months. Debuggo 3 with the community subs, thank you. Arcturus Deluxe, 11 months. And the 8-Bit Ramen Shop, that's a hell of a name, 21 months. Thank you very much indeed. And Rack 5, subscribe for 2 months. Thank you very much, Rack 5. Ah, that was sweet. Beardy Viking asks, good evening, looking forward to paying your £7 a month blue Tic Tacs. Well, on Twitter, well, no, because you wouldn't. Because if you can just buy it, it becomes meaningless. Because the whole point of it is so that people can see you are a public figure, so to speak, who actually claims who actually are who they claim to be. You are the real person. That's a better way of putting it. So if you can just buy a blue tick, it doesn't mean anything. Because anybody could buy it, so therefore it's got no validity as to, is that the real Potato Farmer 3278 or not? Wanted to know. So therefore it makes it... I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because before too long, we'll all be using the metaverse anyway, thanks to its incredibly popular startup. Right. Are we ready for the quiz of doom? Or in fact, the quiz of C64 arcade conversions. As I said, we've done this before with Amstrad twice, Spectrum once, never done C64. So we shall do that tonight. And if you should want to play along at home with a quiz, remember, move your finger over to the right-hand side of your screen, or your mouse, if you're not on a touchscreen device. Click on, or tap, on the QuizKit logo and give it permission to know where you're clicking on the screen, and therefore, which answer thou hast given. Hey. Vector John, fear not. You may know now about the C64, but you see, you might recognise the arcade games. So you can do this one if you know arcade or C64. Or if I've given you the answers beforehand, but I haven't given anyone the answers, so that seems unlikely. And incidentally, Vector John, thank you very much again on behalf of Mind for your astonishingly generous donations on Sunday. That was extremely good of you and massively appreciated by all peoples. Right. What have you done to waste Musk's investment? I tweeted a picture of Salamander for the C64, so that was good. Also known as Gradius, I believe. I think it's Gradius 1, isn't it, Salamander? I don't know. I get very confused by the titles of all of those. Bloody hell. eBag51 says there's a game like AI Dungeon called AI Roguelite. I've heard of this. I looked into it actually about streaming it. But it's very text heavy, so a bit sort of. I'm not so sure on that one. Life Force is. Oh God, it might be Life Force. Life Force. Commissar Ludfang. Life Force being a fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, it's so good because it features Patrick Stewart getting kissed by another bloke and then he explodes. And you know, that's what I want to see in films. S3 Metzun, hello, thank you, S3 Met Zero, and the same to you. Right. And Wyenko, bless you for the twiddly bits there. I'm going to spend them on this. It's a hamster. It wasn't a hamster at all. Oh, pneumatic outrun, Beardy Viking. That is a fucking machine, isn't it? Ooh, nice. Nice. Right. Yeah, Gravity Gunner. I literally only watched it a few weeks ago, and that's about all I remember. Wasn't there like a naked woman frozen in a crystal or something? That'd ruin your weekend, wouldn't it? Bloody hell. I saw some of that Matophobia stream, Cinnamon Robin. It was amazing. There's not many other games where you could kill God with your own piss, is there? You know. Oh, thank you, Ballet Dude. I'll have a look at that later. Yeah. Right then. Yeah, Alien Vampires. That's what it was all about, wasn't it? Yeah. Kind of. Man, out with a yang. We had a thunderstorm here yesterday, very brief. It was the loudest thunder I've ever encountered. I don't know if the thunderstorm was like right over our house or something, but it was one of those things where it was so loud. You're like, I'm sure that was thunder, but thunder's never that loud. Do you know what I mean? But it bloody was. It did it twice. Then it stopped. What a story that was. I hope you enjoyed it. Okie doke. Hello, University of Debt. A very common university for people to go to. I trust all is well. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's get going with this bloody quiz then. Ooh, has everybody given QuizKit permission who wants to play along? I hope so. If not, you can just play along in your mind. You probably won't appear on the leaderboards in that case, but you know. Swings and roundabouts. Ooh, Cinnamon Robin's house's TV aerial got struck by lightning once. That was bloody like shit. I'm trying to think if my TV aerial got struck by lightning, how many devices it would take out. None, because literally nothing is plugged into a TV aerial. There's about 400... Oh, no, because I unplugged it. Whoever owned this house beforehand really liked televisions. And in the loft, there's like a booster, which you can't unplug from the mains because it's wired straight in. That annoys me immensely. With like 8 different bloody leads coming off it. And they were just everywhere in the house. Sometimes 2 in a room. Multiple aerials. So I just had to unplug all the buggers. So if we got struck by lightning on the aerial, it'd probably set fire to that thing in the roof. And that would be bad. Oh God, Mechadeka said, I had a lightning strike literally explode a tree near my house like 20 years ago. Christ. One of the loudest things I've heard in my life. Turned the tree into a bunch of shattered little wood chunks. I'll bet. My God. Whoa. Scaffolding on a house next to ours got struck once as Robbercat. Took out your housemate's Xbox 360, our main router, and fried the modem in the skybox. Bloody hell. Good God. I never unplug anything if there's a thunderstorm now. Not in this house because the aerial I worry about, I can't do anything about that. But all the sockets have like weird multiple safety reinforcements and filters and things on. I don't know why. I think whoever owned it before was weirdly paranoid about electricity for some reason. But fair enough. Saves me the job. Wonderful. Okie doke. DAB radio sockets, Enigma. Never even heard of DAB radio sockets. My God. Gravity Gunner. I think I watched Life Force with Ollie, if I remember. I'm sure it was me and our mutual friend John who said I watched it all. I think we watched Life Force, then we watched Robocop 3, if I remember. Yeah. Right then. Hello, Rodent. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Right. Okie doke then. Oh, hang on. Good one from Chloe Raccoon here. There's multiple damages. My school had a strike on the cable under the field between the sites. Took out the phone system, all the office PCs, 2 repeaters, welded the HD heads to the disk in the server. Woohoo! And blew the ISDN line card at the phone exchange a mile away. Holy shit. Good God. Yeah, Macobster. I bought a Mega Drive Mini 2 because apparently it is limited. Yeah, weirdly only from Amazon. It's probably something that will come up for a video before too long. So I thought that's something I want to buy, keep in the loft, And then even if I never use it, I can probably sell it for like what I bought it for or a bit more or something. So it's a safe thing to buy, I feel. Iraqi player, no. Sapphire and Steel is too bloody long, mate. I like Sapphire and Steel, but long episodes and several in the series. And yeah, mind you, who knows? Let's never say never. Maybe thing will never change. Right then, we should start the bloody quiz. Oh no, Sundancer GE is complaining, so now we have to wait another 5 minutes. Oh my god, somebody asked the most pointless question. Would anyone like a Dreamcast Mini? Of course. A Saturn Mini would be even better because they'd have to sort out emulation for it. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. Time for a quiz.
And now, from Norwich, it's the Quiz of the Week.
Oh, that was weird. My microphone. Bloody hell, we're talking about lightning strikes. I think Jimmy's lightning strike took my mic out for a second there. Anyway, the good news is we're all fine. Jimmy's been hit by a weird animated statue of St. Peter, but let's not worry too much about that. Yeah. Beardy says they'll never do a Saturn Mini, as I know the emulator scene wants that code bad. They certainly do. Say the bloody least. So, I discovered something this evening I didn't know. I was in a taxi on the way back from the hospital, and the driver had on Talk Sport, and they have a quiz on Talk Sport, and before the quiz, they play the Anglia theme and then the Sale of the Century theme for a bit. And I was like, wow, that's a coincidence. And then I remembered, of course, that the Anglia theme did lead straight into the Sale of the Century theme on television, so it makes more sense, but there we are. Yeah, someone watched it. Yeah, maybe they were doing it first. I don't know. Either way, I haven't licensed it, so I've got no bloody cause to complain anyway. So, sorry, I'm just have to move something near my desk. I 3D printed something for a friend, and it's freaking me out slightly. It's not a horror thing or anything. He's got like a model of the Mandalorian's original ship, the Razor Crest, and he said, "Can you print me this?" Thing off Thingiverse, and it's like somebody trapped in a block of carbonite thing. It's just sort of a random woman or something, not actually the one from the show. And I printed it, and gotta be honest, there's something about it that freaks me out slightly. I don't really want a statue. A small action figure sized statue of a woman in pain is not what I need on my desk at the moment. Right, okie doke, folks. Quiz time. There's something you need to know before we begin, though. Can you guess what it is? Yep, the last... I've got to make that fade out at the end. I always forget. Yep, the last two questions are bastards. A little bit of bastardry sprinkled throughout the quiz as well, but nowhere near as hefty as the last two questions. Oh, look. It's time for some backing music. Why so loud? That's more like it. Ah, pleasant. Right then. The Toys for £1 website has a nice Black Series Jet Trooper. Ooh, I haven't got one of them. For £10 at the mo. I don't know what the Toys for £1 website is, Beardy Viking, but I'm going to do a quick search. Toys for £1. Ah, I can't actually do anything with chat because it's absolutely fucked, isn't it? If you try and select text in it, I'll just forget that. Toys for £1. Toys for £1. Oh, yeah. I've never heard of this site. There's another one called Pound Toy, which sounds bad. Good, I'll have a look at those later. Right. Now it is time for quizzes. You can't hear the music, people are saying. What? Yeah, it's definitely playing. I can hear it. I'll put it up a bit. Can you hear it now? Maybe if you were on like laptop speakers, it was a bit quiet. There we are. Some people are saying it's fine. Some people are saying it's quiet. This is the problem. Everybody has a different answer. Right. Incidentally, thank you very much to A Wild Russ Appears. Good evening. 16 months. Thank you very much. And Deepuck03, 10 months. Ooh. People still saying it's very quiet. That can't be right. Now, that's the next volume level up. Surely this is too loud. Surely this is too loud. Yeah. People saying, yeah. Look, I'm going to leave it at this level. If it's too quiet, tough tits. Because I ain't putting it up to that level anymore. It nearly deafened me. Probably did the same to you at home, judging by chat. Good God. That is literally one level up. So quite what's going on there, I don't know. It's currently about 30% louder on the levels than we usually have it. So I don't understand. Right. Okie doke, folks. Let's just have a bloody quiz. Now, remember, I don't hear the same as you hear, annoyingly. Well, I couldn't, because I'd hear my own voice, and then I'd get speech jammed. And that would be a problem. Okie doke. Quiz. So, as we said, today's quiz is about arcade conversions on the C64. Do you know what? As I explain the rules, I'm actually going to throw them over to you on your screen via QuizKit. Right this second. There we go. So the way it works is there will be 12 questions. Each question has 4 potential answers, only one of which is correct. Click on the correct answer and you will be given points. The more points, the better. You can win at the end and say, I want a quiz and everything. However, if you click on an incorrect answer, you will have points taken away from you. So don't do that. And the quicker you click, the more points you get. But do remember also that if you're not sure of an answer, not answering can be a good strategy, but you are very unlikely to finish in the top 10 at the end if you do not answer all the questions. That's about it, really. Quiz, innit? Let's have a look at question number 1. And remember, if you don't recognise question number 1, don't worry too much, because we like everyone to get question 1 right. And just a reminder, these are all arcade games that were converted to the Commodore 64. And the screenshots you see will be of the Commodore 64 version. You just have to click on the correct name of the game. Oh, look at that. Gee, what could that be? Exciting fact, 2 versions of this game of the C64. I believe this is the slightly better one. The other one's pretty good as well, though, to be honest. Weird thing, the C64, where sometimes America and Europe got different games. Sometimes of similar quality, sometimes of massively variable quality. Please refer to my book, Attack of Flickering Skeletons, for more information on this subject. The tram works on Leith Walk. God, I haven't done Leith Walk for a while. Apparently never done it once in my life. No, I might have done it twice. I can't remember if I walked back or got a tram back. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right. Weird how it's not centred, isn't it? I thought the screenshot was off at first, then I noticed the scores at the top. So, yeah. Son of a Twitch says the damsel at the top is called Pauline, and Son of a Twitch is correct. Oh god, I blame the, I want to say Asus, but it's Asus, isn't it? Stuff, Nerd Owl 42. That armory crate thing is poison. I just can't get it out of the system. And, yeah, it just fucked up all my sound. Treat. Oh, God. Eternal asks, is that a mouse point on Mario's face or his nose? I'm going to go with no's, but we may never know. Yeah, I did the uninstaller Enigma. Still didn't get rid of it all. I still find, if you search through the system, you find weird little things still running in the background. God, bloody hell. Anyway, I'm sure you've all worked it out by now. Tell us which video games have this exact screenshot on the Commodore 64. Hint, there's only one. Right, here we go. Please tell me which game this is. Is it Frack, Donkey Kong, Wahey, or Arg? Frack, Donkey Kong, Wahey, or Arg? So, let's have a think about this. Wahey is not a video game. I made that one up. Frack totally is a video game for the Commodore 64. It's very similar to that sort of... Oh, what was that? Is it BC's Quest for Tires? Has a similar sort of visual to it. It's all to do with cavemen and stuff. That's Frack. And Arg is a genuine game for a Commodore 64 and also a genuine arcade conversion. There is an arcade game called Arg where I think you play as a monster smashing up villagers and stuff, and there was a C64 conversion. But this is quite obviously Donkey Kong. Yes, 208. Oh my god, Manum has mentioned that Frack was a caveman with a yo-yo. I had forgotten he had a yo-yo. Absolutely right. My god. Right. There we are. Good old Jumpman at the bottom before he was called the name we all know him by today, Hurtaskew. Right. Incidentally, Super Hurtaskew Odyssey out now for Switch. Right. Scores. Quickest off the mark was contestant 97, then Menemy Alice, then contestant 388. Ooh. Return to Monkey Island is coming to Game Pass next week, says Cotton M. Oh, interesting. If you have a Game Pass, you can play it for free. I think that's how that works. Lucky 100 was a Poundland PC. Ooh. That's about it, really. Yep. Total scores are irrelevant because we only had one question. Better look at question 2. I still haven't managed to fix the thing on the Stream Deck where it doesn't show you which bloody question I'm on anymore. Ugh. Well, there's some shenanigans going on here. Some zombies, some spooks, and some other things. Rage quit the game. It is a bit, isn't it? So, if you care about such things, it's pretty good conversion. Graphics are a bit shitey, but works well. But there is a superior conversion made only a few years ago, where somebody went back and sort of did it. Plays just as well as this, but looks a lot nicer. And Aurelian CB, thank you very much for your 17 months there. Back in the days when conga lines were always what represented your lives. Yeah, the Spectrum version is astonishing. Great fucking game. Looks dreadful. I mean, bad graphics even for the time, but like, my god, it plays so well. Right. Anybody remember when Todd in Neighbours got addicted to this and was stealing money to play it in the arcade? If you do, then you'll know the name of it, which you must tell me now, please. Is this game Realm of the Undead, Belial, Nightwalk, or Ghosts and Goblins? Realm of the Undead, Belial, Nightwalk, or Ghosts and Goblins? Totally could have been SteTech. In fact, when I first thought of this for the quiz, it was going to be like question 11 or something, but no. Okie doke, let's have a look. Realm of the Undead, Belial and Nightwalk. None of those were arcade games. Nightwalk is a 16-bit version of Realm of the Undead. Belial is a terrible rip-off of this game, which is Ghosts and Goblins. I think I wrote about Realm of the Undead and Belial both in Attack of the Flickering Skeletons. In fact, Realm of the Undead is the game the Flickering Skeletons come from. And Nightwalk I did on Terrible Old Games videos back in the past. 260 of you! Absolutely bloody correct, as I would hope you would be. Yeah, Son of a Twitch, Ghouls and Ghosts was the sequel. Different game entirely. Then there's Super Ghouls and Ghosts, a Super Nintendo game. That's a different game entirely. And then there's like a really good PSP game. I think there's something good out for Switch at the moment. I don't know. Oh god, The Sword and the Rose, DC Flake. Also known as Prince Clumsy or something. Yeah. Right. Oh god, there was Maximo and the Army of Zin spin-off things. Yeah, Gamora. Demon's Crest, I've forgotten that one, Enigma. Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts and the C64. Ghouls and Ghosts has a great soundtrack on every bloody version, but the C64 one is absolute top of the class, I would have said. Right, scores. Quicks off the mark was contestant number 150. Remember, names will load in after a few questions. Baggy's Man, second, and Nemeth was third. Lucky 100, Steel Wolf 171. Ooh. Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts has a fantastic Mega Drive version, as Warboss says. Absolutely true. And it's weird, because if you wanted to play it at home, it's your only option, because the Super Nintendo version is an entirely different game. It's great. It's a fantastic game, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but is a very different game, you know. Okie doke. Next question, you got to look at this. Would you believe it? One of those conversions which shouldn't have been converted. Ultimate goes Killy SG10. Yeah, I've never played it. Apparently, it's bloody excellent. Yeah. There's a bit of a hint in this one. I do hope you can work it out. The Buddha plays with action dolls. It's like a version of Smash Brothers here. Well, it's got Guile and Sagat in it. And maybe other things. Right. I do hope you all get this one. What is this game, folks? What could it possibly be? Could it be Ye Are Kung Fu, Karate Champ, Street Fighter 2, or Art of Fighting? Ye Are Kung Fu, Karate Champ, Street Fighter 2, or Art of Fighting? Kanita Wowie, I have heard that, and I'm not sure if it's correct or not. It quite possibly is. God, they took a long time to come out for a lot of the systems, DC Flake. Do you know, I'm not sure that... Was there ever an Amstrad one? I think the Amstrad one never came out or something. Is this a good port, Arctique? Fuck no, this is dreadful. All the 8-bit ones for the home computers were. Yeah. So... Art of Fighting was never converted to the C64. Karate Champ got an official release, as did Ye Are Kung Fu. But this, as the top of the screen quite clearly says, is Street Fighter 2. I'm going to be honest, I was going to go in and remove the text, and I thought, for God's sake, it's so obvious anyway, just leave it. Maybe people will think you're faking them out or something. But yes, it's obviously Street Fighter 2. Ah, Griffmeister General thought it was a trick. Yes, there we are. Oh, Alpine Escape didn't see the text. Oh, bless you. God, it's got to be pretty easy though. There are two versions of Street Fighter, the first game for the C64. The European one, which is abysmal, and an American one, which bears no resemblance to the arcade game whatsoever, but is much more fun to play. It's still a bit shit, but it's much better. Right. Scores. Quicks off the mark. Contestant 98, then Rataraneg, then Hobo Jericho. Lucky 100, Nico Diva. But our total scores will reveal that. Lobstergator is in the lead overall, above contestant 341 and Baggies Man. Ooh. Now, it's not the real Street Fighter 2, Reus, Human Killing Machine. Right. Now it's Strider 2 time. No. Question number 4 is this. From the graphics, this looks like a really good conversion. And from the gameplay, it's even better. This is a fucking excellent conversion, frankly. Macobster, is that Fighting Street? Oh, Enigma, don't say that. The slightest error could ruin the gameplay. Did this have a remade version, Mr. Lolkins? That seems so pointless, because it's such a good conversion in the first place. Right. Ready, steady, name this game. Is it Bubble Bobble, Rainbow Islands, Puzzle Bobble, or Parasol Stars? Bubble Bobble, Rainbow Islands, Puzzle Bobble, or Parasol Stars? Why are Weeple and Bob at the bottom? Because there's pie down there, Caitlin. Right, how many of you misclicked on Puzzle Bobble? Better known as Buster Move. No. Rainbow Islands is a sequel. Parasol Stars is kind of in the series, maybe? Is it a spin-off? I can't remember how it works. Because then there was like Bubble Symphony and Bubble Returns or something. I can't remember. Anyway, this is quite clearly Bubble Bobble. You can tell by the bubbles, and yet also the bobbles. 21 of you went for Puzzle Bobble, the misclick. Oh, but Bubble Bobble is in the lead. I always assumed, One Shop, they called it Buster Move because Puzzle Bobble sounds too close to Bubble Bobble. Dunno. Anyway, let's take a journey to the Cave of Monsters as we discover who was quickest off the mark. It was Dakana Garrettson, then Totino Boy, then Morrowen. Lucky 100, Bin Shoot. Total scores, D Carino in the lead over Retarig and Luna Looney. Now, question number 5. English tier. What is it about Buster Move covers, Reese? You're absolutely right. Hexrow, it's... Nobody knows for sure. But the best guess is it's supposed to say English tea. But due to serious language translation problems, ended up as tier. It is a weird thing, because it appears to be part of a garage, so I don't really understand it. Right. We can see the men who have been bisected for some reason. We can see the weird white line. We can see the grotesque graphics. Oh. The text in the arcade version, Alaska, also says English tier. Yep. Absolutely is. Right then. Pleased to be telling you which game this is. Is this game Double Dragon, Dragon Ninja, Shaolin's Road, or Shinobi? Double Dragon, Dragon Ninja, Shaolin's Road, or Shinobi? That can't be right, Jonty's Corner. There isn't a knife here in Double Dragon, is there? No, there isn't, I'm sure. You don't get one until the end of the level, do you? Mind you, this is a renegade version. So, Shaolin's Road, originally called Jumper in Japan, I think. One of my favourite arcade games. I fucking love Shaolin's Road. Is not this. It did get a conversion, as did Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja, as did Shinobi, but none of those are this game, which is Double Dragon. And again, there's two versions of this. This is the Melbourne House version, which is absolutely unfathomably dreadful. Just unbelievably poor. There was even an excuse in the manual saying, "Oh, the characters have to have a line through them because it's not physically possible to not have it on the C64 or something like that." Bullshit. Everyone else manages it. And so did the creators of the other version of this game, which is considerably better, although still pretty shit, I've got to say, but far better than this one. Oh, my God. The car in the garage is like 12 feet tall. It's a giant bus. Right. 244 of you were correct. 12 into Dragon Ninja, 8 Shaolin's Road, and 5 Shinobi. Scores. Interesting and pointless fact, there are 2 Amstrad versions of Double Dragon 2. Ooh. Dread Jester says, I think it's meant to say English tea room. Oh, and they've just cut off the... Oh, that's an interesting one. Right. Apparently the car is from Road Avenger, says Enigma. I didn't know that. Right. Mrs. Owlbear was quickest off the mark, then Luna Looney, then B-Cat. Lucky 100, Hieronymus Tosh. Total scores, though. Luna Looney has taken the lead over DiCarino and Rataranig. Right. Question number the 6th. Ooh. Another superb soundtrack to this one. You can do it, Luna Looney. We believe in you. And your artist thing before your name. I think you're the only person who's got one. This was This was Rub Hubbard, apparently, Ashley Nido. Yes, Rob Hubbard soundtrack. You are correct. I probably have Rufus because I do really like this game, and this is a superb version of it. Bloody brilliant conversion. This, in fact, if I recall, this is slightly more fun to play than the bloody original. But anyway, you must now tell me what this is. Is this game Ikari Warriors, Who Dares Wins, Mercs, or Commando? Ikari Warriors, Who Dares Wins, Mercs, or Commando? Just missed the person running in with a bomb, Birdseye. So, Ikari Warriors. I think that was pretty good on C64, if I remember. But it ain't that. Who Dares Wins was not an arcade game. It was an 8-bit original. Particularly beloved by Amstrad owners, that one. Mercs did get an arcade version on this, yes. By the dreaded Teartex, if I remember, but it's actually not too bad, surprisingly. But this is the venerable and excellent conversion of Commando. 150 of you correct. 57 went for Ikari Warriors. Fair few for Who Dares Wins and Mercs as well. But this is totally Commando. Oh God, the Vimsters reminded me. Ikari Warriors is one with the bloody 2 different versions. You're right. Yeah, the European version was good. The US version is poison. Absolutely awful. Just remember that Ikari 3 on Amiga exists. Oh, that's bad. Bad. Right. Scores. We learn that Luna Looney was quickest off the mark again. Oh, he's going to cement his lead. Kumamono second and Morrowen third. Lucky 100, mid-boss. But indeed, Luna Looney in the lead above DiCarino and Daxtron overall. Ooh. Do you know, DiCarino, the only one I've spent proper time playing was the Spectrum version, and that was a demo. Don't know if it's on a Crash magazine or something. Right. Oh, what's happened there? That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Oh, it's because I can't see the bloody buttons later. Because they don't. Right. Some roadside shenanigans on this one. Yeah, I spent ages looking into all that, Arcturus. I wrote a bit about it in Attack of the Flickering Skeletons. The one that surprised me was Jackal. Never knew there were two versions of that. Both arguably, they're sort of different and have different strengths, but both sort of overall are probably as good as each other. Right. J.R. Fisher, no. It cannot be done, I'm afraid, by me or you nor anyone's. But they will disappear shortly. You can actually... They are overlaid, actually. Here's a hint for you, J.R. Fisher. If you can change your screen size and you're on desktop, or your browser window size, the thingamajiggies over the top will move. If you're on phone, you're buggered. Sorry about that. Right then. What is this game? One of the very dangerous into-the-screen races. Immensely dangerous for C64 because, for some reason, most of them are absolute dog shit. Some of them aren't. This one isn't. This one's very good. But there we are. Sparrow the Dragoon, 26 in chips. Madness. One day you've now got to get 26 actual Commodore 64s. The thing is, you'll have to have 26 bread bins or 26 C64Cs because they all sound slightly different, don't they? Oh dear. Anyway. Go, go, go. What is this game? Is it Buggy Boy, Cisco Heat, Power Drift, or Test Drive? Buggy Boy, Cisco Heat, Power Drift, or Test Drive? Killy SG10 Amiga version is pretty good at this, if I recall. If I remember, it's just basically a port of the ST version, but that also was very good. So, Cisco Heat is one of the abysmal into-the-screen driving games. In fact, I would have said the very worst on the Commodore 64. Unbelievably abysmal game. Again, covered in Attack of the Flickering Skeletons, that one. Power Drift. Power Drift's one of the good ones. Pretty good conversion on C64. Test Drive's good on C64, but this... Wait for it. Is Buggy Boy, which is really good fun. Great conversion, this. All the conversions of this are good. The Spectrum one has massive, really colourful graphics and plays great as well. But C64 version of this, absolutely wonderful. 142 of you correct. Good work. 48 went for Power Drift, which I totally get because it's a similar sort of aesthetic in it. Right, scores. Bird's Eye, quick's off the mark there, followed by Slippy V, then for Seali. Lucky 100, Sanity Attack. But is Luna Looney still in the lead? Yes, they are indeed, with DiCarino second and Morrowen third. As we look at question number the 8th. Great looking game, this one. Ew. Ghosts and not goblins. Neither ghosts nor goblins. Do 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 do. Luna Looney, you absolutely should not rate this game. Because it is the poos. I'm actually going to look up... I don't know what the consensus is on this. I think it's a bit shit. But, oh, no. The consensus is actually... They quite like it. Oh, maybe it was just me that didn't... Mind you, I didn't like the 16-bit versions much. I don't think I've ever played the arcade original. But anyway. Anyway. Please tell me what this game is very quickly. Is this game Karnov, Rastan, Rygar, or Black Tiger? Karnov, Rastan, Rygar, or Black Tiger? There is a Castlevania version, I think, Jai, for the C64, but this is not it. Obviously, it's no one else's. Cliff, excellent. You've never heard the word black or tiger before. So, Rastan, a classic barbarian scrolly game, is very much not this. Karnov is the sort of big bald Russian guy with a moustache who breathes fire. It is not this. Rygar, let's fight. Not this game. This is Black Tiger. 85 of you correct. Close one that, but yeah, good work. Yeah. Black Tiger. The giveaway, I suppose, is the spiky thing in his hand, but Rygar kind of has something similar, so yeah. Yeah, Galen Wolf, the bard, does play Rastan, doesn't he? He's got over his period of Shadow of the Beast 2 now, I noticed. Amiga Square says, even in its arcade incarnation, this is an antagonistic pain in the bum. It's full of horrible Rick Dangerous-esque traps you can't possibly escape except by dying and remembering where they are. Can't be doing with this game. Never enjoyed it. There's a game called Satan, which has similar... Well, it has two different modes to it, or parts to it, and one part is similar to this. That's a bit shy as well. But anyway, the second bit of Satan, though, is much better, where you play as the wizard. Very odd, but good fun. Right. Scores. We learn that. Slippy V is in the lead. God, it took a while to come up there. I thought we were in trouble. Lobster Gator second and Ryo Gazuki third. Lucky 100. Tandy plays. Total scores. Luna Looney still in the lead above Decarino and Daxtron. We could have found Luna Looney's ultimate subject here. I think he's the person to beat at the moment, certainly. Obviously, he's in the lead. Question number 9 comes next and is this. Normal. Dada is normal. Normal is nice. As Azalis reminds me, yes, don't answer in chat, folks. Answering in chat will do nothing, except probably confuse people. If you think Black Tiger is bad, folks, by the way, there's a game for the Amiga knocked out by an Australian, I was going to say company, but probably just a bloke, and I can't remember what it's called. It was absolutely atrocious. They also did a rip-off of Rygar called King of Barbarian. That is awful as well. And when I say rip-off, I mean like they've ripped the sprites and everything. But the game barely exists. Okay. JD Amato _ that is the version of this game I had. Okay, doke, folks. What is this bloody game? Is this game Contra Wars, Grisor, Midnight Resistance, or Contra? Contra Wars, Grisor, Midnight Resistance, or Contra? So, let's have a look at these, shall we? Some of you may know that in the arcades, Grisor and Contra are the same game. It was just renamed Grisor for the, I think just for Europe, actually. Don't know why that was done. Because of the Contra crowd, I've got no idea. But also, I believe for C64 they are the same game as well, if I recall correctly. There isn't like American different version for this. They're just the same bloody game. So it ain't that. And there isn't a version of Contra Wars for C64 at all, and I don't think that was an arcade game anyway. This is Midnight Resistance. Ooh. Oh, I'll have a look, Sparrow that's groomed. Thank you. Here, Probotector. Oh, God. Yeah, there's no Probotector for C64. Oh, God, or is there? I don't think there is. No, there's no Probotector for C64. I had to check, though. Yeah. Yep, it's Midnight Resistance. C64 version. Very, very good, if I recall. Very good. Right. Mr. Lolkins, it was Grisor in Europe, but they renamed it to Contra in America, if I remember. Yeah. Anyway, who was quickest off the mark? It was Decarino. Ooh, might put them in first place. Let's have a look. Namco second, and I want to say Menemy Alice. Was it Mino Malice? I can't remember. Let's stick with It's Alice. And Lucky 100, Goons Archer. Total scores, though. Oh, Decarino has taken the lead. Daxtron is second and Lobster Gator is third. Oh no, Luna Looney has fallen. Somebody avenge me, he says. Fear not. You may make a comeback. You never know. Right. Question number 10 next. Why didn't that fade in? That was weird. There was Enigma, and this is it. I'll give you a hint, folks. It's not Mickey Mouse. Not that, oh, I was going to say, not that helps anyone. Literally, G12345 just pops up in chat. No. Right. Bonsoir, Noir. Yeah, we've had our clocks go back, so you can be here earlier now and be confused by the end of quizzes. It's a lifestyle choice. Right. Art thou ready? Art thou steady? Kanita Wowie says that typeface does not appear to match the game area graphics. You are not wrong. I hadn't noticed that, and that is dreadful. Right. Anyway, tell me what bloody game this is. Is this game Ninja Hamster, Peter Packrat, Mappy's World, or Tom and Jerry? Ninja Hamster, Peter Packrat, Mappy's World, or Tom and Jerry? So, Ninja Hamster is not a game like this at all. Ninja Hamster is like a weird fighting game, and the main character looks nothing like a hamster. It is not that, and it wasn't an arcade game anyway. Tom and Jerry? I don't even know if there is an arcade game called Tom and Jerry. I just made up, put it in. Mappy's World, the infamous and little-known sequel to Mappy, was not converted to the Commodore 64 because it doesn't exist, and I made it up. There is no sequel to Mappy called Mappy's World. This is Peter Packrat, which, if I recall, for Spectrum was released as a budget game, which is very odd for an arcade conversion. Anyway, 73 of you correct, just beating out Mappy's World. Oh, apparently there is a Mappy World on Famicom. No way. I literally just made it up. Mappy was a trilogy on the NES? No. Surely not. I couldn't have even done it subconsciously because I know fuck all about NES games. Yeah, it's called Mappy World. Oh, it's slightly different. Mappy World as opposed to Mappy's World. But bloody hell. There we are. So there's nearly a game called Mappy's World, but not quite. It's just called Mappy World. Blimey. Right. This is Peter Packrat, which is also the Nostalgia Nerd's nickname. 73 of you correct. Yeah, it's an arcade game first, Geeky Chappy, amazingly. Rataraneg was quickest off the mark, then contestant 5 through 5, then JD Amato __. Poundland _ Robert Cop was Lucky 100. Total scores. JD Amato underscore is now in the lead over Morrowen and G12345 as we go into what I believe to be the last two questions of bastardry. Bomb. Question 11. What are those shapes? Asks Cliff Exon. I'll be honest, Cliff. I think that's a perfectly valid question. I probably do, Sparrow, but I've not played probably enough C64 games over the years because I had a Spectrum. Right. Ready, steady. What the bloody hell is this game? Good luck. Is it Dragon Spirit, Dragon Hawk, Dragon Breed, or Saint Dragon? Dragon Spirit, Dragon Hawk, Dragon Breed, or Saint Dragon? I'll remind myself of something with this one. Dragon Force, that's a Sega Saturn game of immense power. Finny's a wowie. Mod Shop, yeah. And sites that do certain types of specialty art. Right. Thanatos. God, that was a game, Magic Knight. Bloody hell. The Spectrum version of that is so bloody impressive. Good atmosphere to it as well. Not to say it's a wonderful game or anything, but there's something to it. Right then. These are all genuine C64 games. However, Dragon Hawk, I don't think was an arcade conversion. So, no. No. Saint Dragon looks exactly like this, but does not have the little bloke riding it. Well, I say exactly, this is very similar, but there's no rider. Dragon Spirit is a vertical scroller with a blue dragon, ain't that? This is Dragon Breed. 70 of you correct. Ooh, 58 went for Dragon Spirit, 31 went for Saint Dragon, and 41 went for Dragon Hawk. But this is a Dragon Breed. Mid-boss. You probably didn't see the bloke because the graphics are so indistinct on this bastard. Right. Scores. We learned that. A Poundland PC was quickest off the mark. Then Slippy V, then Totino Boy. Lucky 100, plush 8. But total scores, JD Amato underscore still in the lead. I think they were in the lead last time. Let's pretend they were. Morrowen second and Zach T Duck third. Ooh. Right. We're going into the last question.
Good luck. You'll need it.
This is not SAUCK, Broccoli Donut. I hope. Right. Tell me which game this is, folks. Is it Flying Shark, Scramble Spirits, 1942, or Sky Shark? Flying Shark, Scramble Spirits, 1942, or Sky Shark? I believe this is an alright conversion. 1940s carpet. Yeah, hotel carpet, Birdseye. Bad arcade, maybe. So, some of you may know that Flying Shark and Sky Shark are the same game. It was just called Sky Shark in America, if I remember. However, as often happens with the Commodore 64, it has two versions. And so on C64, although Flying Shark and Sky Shark are conversions of the same game, they're totally different conversions. And if I remember, Flying Shark's okay and Sky Shark is better. So there you go. 1942. I don't seem to recall that was very good, actually. It was a bit shitey on C64. But this is, again, not a bad game, this, but I don't think it's as good as the Sharks. Scramble Spirits. Oh my god, it's a mega, mega, mega! My god! You don't see that very often. Most people thought it was 1942, understandably, because all of these games look exactly like this. Yeah, this is Scramble Spirits. I remember this. This is one of those things. I remember it being the, new arcade conversion coming out, Scramble Spirits, and everyone's like, what the fuck? I don't remember Scramble Spirits being an arcade game at all. But there we are. It was. And there is your answer. Right. Final results. We learn that Red Ikari Warrior, quickest off the mark, then Snotier, then General Zakimson. Fair Play X, Lucky 100. But the overall winner, JD Amato _, followed by Ryo Gazuki and Acidonia. The rest of the top 15 was Zach T. Duck, G12345, General Zakimson, Morrowen, Baggins. Should have put a comma in there. General Zakimson and Morrowen. Baggy's Man, Red Ikari Warrior, Taizu, Slow Motion Atomic Bomb, Locutas of Sunnydale, Bondi Bash, Beta Men Twitch, and Skits Kid. And there you bloody have it. The overall Lucky 100 was bruh moment. Because, of course. Right. Good work, JD Amato _. You get to watch this video and pretend that you've won the prizes in it, which you haven't. I hope that's clear.
In 1.
For fast food as it's very fastest, a microwave oven.
In 2.
Dates and data at your wrist. It's a programmable computer watch with its own memory.
In 3.
You'll be one of the jet set if you win this fizzy drinks maker.
In 4.
For the budding businessman, a child's desk and cupboards, plus a bunk bed for the sleeping partner.
In 5.
You could get just the break you've been waiting for on this splendid snooker table.
In 6.
For the perfect green, and I don't mean Tony, this set of lawn care equipment.
In 7.
What you might call mathematical furniture. Yes, it's a 3 times table.
In 8.
Some like it hot, and they get it with this hostess trolley.
And Bully's special prize.
A superb colour TV that gives you a hard copy of the teletext page.
Wow. Such tech. Right. There we go. And for somebody who asked earlier, but I can't remember the name, J.R. Fisher, there we are. Yep, we do this every Wednesday at the same time, 8:30 UK time, although the quiz doesn't usually kick off till about 9ish. And we alternate between video games and films as subject matter in general. Also, folks, in case you're interested, that was our 139th quiz. The next quiz will be the 140th. That's a lot of bloody quizzes. I'm just scrolling through it now. There's so many I've forgotten about. There's one for Kung Fu films, and there's a completely irrelevant image in there. That completely threw me. Still, my favourite one was the quiz where they were all bastards. That was quite astonishing. Gonna have to do it again one day. With even more bastardry. Anyway. Yeah, Lunarly, that is the thing. The quizzes take a lot of bloody time. But I enjoy doing them, which is why I sort of put them together. But my God, every week it's like, oh God, I haven't done the quiz yet. Oh, I haven't thought of anything. Oh, I'm asking my girlfriend, think of a random thing it could be a subject about and that kind of stuff. So what links all 139 quizzes? I wrote them all. As simple as that. Gamara. You could still use it if you plugged in a VCR player and got the teletext off recorded tape, I suppose. But there we are. Oh, Dave is here, folks. Green Express says, can we have a quiz where we identify the actresses by the feet picked? My God. That would be pretty difficult, I feel. And anybody who got a high score would be peered at with a suspicion forevermore. The Quentin Tarantino quiz, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, is there something to that? No. Can't be doing that. Right. Amiga PD Games quiz. Oh, my God. I'm not sure I could handle that one. Obscure racing games quiz. That's an interesting one. Thunder THR. Nico Diva says no free feet on the internet. Only paid for. We know what Nico Diva's career is now. They've given it away. Right. I think the time has come to do something else. And you know what? I'm not sure what this week. Because I had some stuff that I was thinking, oh, I might do that and I might do that. Didn't have time to set it all up. And now I've got like 50 ideas and I still haven't decided. Films with pubs in quiz. That's an interesting one, Gamara. You just have all the ones that look the same from the World's End or something. Isalis89. Thank you very much for your sub there. Meta quiz, a quiz. We kind of did that with the Bastard quiz, actually, Isalis. Yeah. Orc Attack. Oh. We have done some music quizzes, you know. Mostly game music, because in fact, entirely game music. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4 game music quizzes. Oh, interesting. Tell you what. Hang on. Let me just find a good random one. The hell is that? Oh, I see. Right. Let's have a quick bit of a mess about here. A quiz about movies John Kearney has been in, because I can't find anything on that man or any info on the guy either. Spooky Halloweenness. Do you know what? I think that's what we'll do. I had some stuff I'd put aside for a Halloween stream, but obviously the Halloween stream became Hallow Stream, so that was a bit different. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a minute. But first... incidentally, Noir, we watched Mr. Gillis's, Barry G. Gillis, his, was it Barry J. Gillis? Yes, J. Gillis, isn't it? His Wicked World movie last night, and oh my God. A very funny and hot first 30 seconds, no, slightly more, 30 minutes or so, but oh God, it was a bit of a chore by the end. I'll let you discover that one for yourself. Albino Crocodile, 31 months. Thank you very much indeed. BC Birds says, how about answer questions on a video we've just watched? We'll just turn it the Krypton factor. Yeah, there we are. Right. Yeah, I hate slides. I hate helicopters. I hate life. These are all actual quotes from the film. I'm going to have to bloody record that film and then use some screenshots or something. Oh, dear. Right. Okie doke, folks. I am now going to play you some music. Fuck it. Let's go back to the first music quiz we did. And this isn't like an official quiz or anything. You'll just have to answer in chat. What game does this music come from? You won't know because it's not playing, because it's not working properly. Hang on a second. There we are. Right. Ready. I've got to turn up my end, actually, or we'll get nothing. There we are. Here we go. Ba-ding. Yep. But which version? All of them! Check him out. That's from Skyrim. It's the infamous Elder Scrolls theme, but the Skyrim version where they're all shouting Dovahkiin and all that. Right. Second tune. Nice easy one, that. Pac-Man, of course. The opening theme to Pac-Man. Yep. Absolutely. Next up is this one.
Punch, it's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya. Be sure to beat ya. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick,
Kick,
punch,
punch,
chop,
chop,
block.
Yay. Just reading the chat there. Parappa the Rapper. Absolutely Parappa the Rapper. Against Chop Chop Master Onion, if I recall correctly. Right. This kick, turn, pose. Yeah. First bow. Oh God, a Parappa the Rapper mod where that's all you can do is remove hats, kneel down, first bow, second bow, third bow. Oh my God. Right. Number 4 is this. Yeah, the Scum Scum VM. No, that's not quite how that works. The Scum Bar theme from The Secret of Monkey Island. And it's the Amiga version. You can tell it's the Amiga version because if you're listening to that in stereo via speakers or something, headphones or something, it sounds bloody dreadful. The separation is madness. And that's how you can tell it's an Amiga tune. Right. As wonderful as that was, we must now listen to number 5. As many of you have said, that is the theme of Tristram from Diablo. Although it occurs in many of the other games as well, at least a little bit. And now, number 6. Yes, Shovel Knight, as many are saying. I forget the name of that. Is it just the main theme? The famous piece is called Strike the Earth, but I think that's a different tune, if I recall correctly. It is indeed. Anyway, Shovel Knight-o, or as it's better known, Shovel Knight. Piece of music number 7. Oh, very few people correct here. Interesting. Some people went for Dark Souls, and that is incorrect, although you're close. It's Bloodborne, specifically Ludwig, the Holy Blade. Their theme from the Bloodborne DLC, The Old Hunters. And arguably the best bit of music in any of the Souls games. Depending on your preference, perhaps, but it's a bloody good one. Right. Here's number 8. Again, some quite severe separation on that one. That feels like something that maybe they weren't expecting you to hear in actual stereo, to be honest. Bloody good tune, though. That is Commando on the Commodore 64, as many of you have said. Yep, we mentioned it earlier, and that was indeed it. But this now means we have to listen to number 9. That is, as nearly everyone has said, Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, the man with the machine gun, specifically it's called. It's a battle theme for Laguna Loire, whoever his name was. Very good theme, that one. There's a beautiful orchestrated version of that on one of those Final Fantasy Live things. I think it's probably on Spotify somewhere. Right. Number 10 was this. Such a good one, that. Many of you are pretty much right, but only like 3 people so far have got it spot on. That was Gauntlet 2. The first Gauntlet's theme, it's nowhere near as dramatic as that, if I remember. Hang on, I might have to get that up, actually. Bear with. Here we are. Oh! That was completely different. The Gauntlet 2 theme is in Gauntlet 1, isn't it? Sorry, skipping through at the end there. Oh. Maybe that tune's not even in Gauntlet 1. Oh. Well, never mind. It was still very good, though. I do like the Gauntlet 1 theme, but I thought it was the same bloody tune. Shows what I know. I probably got confused with one of the 493 different bloody conversions of that game I've played over the years. Right. Question... Oh, God, that reminds me. I've got to text somebody. Blah, blah, blah. The mighty Jack Chambers of sequelizers. I was sorting about a handheld with a load of retro games on, and Gauntlet was one of the ones I used to test it. Ugh. Right. Question number 11 was this. Everybody in chat knows. FTL, of course. Arguably one of the greatest games, certainly of its type, ever made. And as somebody said, best value for money game ever made as well. Astonishing. But my friend is still playing it, and he's been playing it on iPad since it was released on iPad, you know. My main memory of it is hearing, when I first played it, listening to the music and really not liking it at all. I thought this music's shite. What sort of shitty ambient... Ugh. And then the second time I played it, it's like, oh no, it's genius. And somehow it just didn't connect with me the first time. Very odd. I've never had that sort of weird disconnection from a theme or music before. But it literally went like that. The first time I heard it all, I thought, oh, this music's bad. I might turn it off. Second time, wait, this is genius. I've still not played Into the Breach, Clogwork. I must get onto that, actually. But yeah, FTL, fantastic fucking soundtrack. As long as your brain isn't wrong the first time, like mine was. And finally... Correct, DC Flake. Arcturus Deluxe got it. It's 9 lives for the Atari ST. A shitty game with incredibly low frame rate and awkward jumping where you play this cartoon cat. Graphics are pretty. But really heavily atmospheric music. The Amiga version has much better sounding instruments, as you would expect, but somehow the music doesn't work quite as well. I've never managed to work out why. Maybe it's conflicting frequencies, as Sparrow the Dragoon says. I honestly don't know. Jonty's Corner says, for good value games, though, Vampire Survivors has rapidly jump up the rankings. I'm avoiding playing that because I'm convinced I'll get sucked right into it. Right. There we are. And that was all the music we had for the first music quiz. Right. Well, I tell you what. I'm going to give you a choice, actually. Oh, God. I'm going to press the wrong button. That'll help. Here we are. Do you want to also go through the second music quiz we did? We won't go through any more. There's 4 of them in total. But do you want to go through that or go on to something else? I shall put this up for a minute in chat as a poll, starting right bloody now. The results are in. We are indeed... 59 to 41%. We shall indeed quickly go through the second music quiz we ever did. Ooh. Let's just hope I can remember what all the music is. Yes, I'm pretty sure I can. We'll see. Good work, the One Ball Wonder. Right. Oh, Noir, you are going to like the next Patreon video I'm working on. Very music oriented. Ellie all over. Thank you very much for your sub there. 25 months. Right. Here we are, folks. This was question 1 from Music Quiz 2. Ba-da-ba-bop. There we are. That is, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. Specifically the Green Hill Zone, the first full theme you hear when you play the game. There is no PlayStation version of Space Crusade Real Kingdom. Do you mean Space Hulk? I think there was a version of Space Hulk for it, but that was the weird sort of pseudo-RPG action game first person thing. Anyway, that was quite sweet. The 60 hertz version, people are saying yes. Yes, true. That is from the American version. Yep, that's entirely true. As opposed to the weirdly slowed down and fucked up PAL version that we always got. Oh, God. Right. Ready. Steady. Here's the second one. Yep, as everyone got, that's Outrun and Magical Sound Shower. Are you a magical sound shower or a splash wave person? There is also a third option, but we never speak of that. Alpine Escape, yes. Like most Mega Drive games were, unfortunately, due to just ramming things in the cartridge and not actually... it's a long story. Oh, Ryo Kazuki, yes, I have seen that Outrun car auction. The car's wrong, and there's the guys playing on some god-awful, hacked-together fake Outrun machine and constantly tapping buttons. Painful. Painful. This was question number 3. Yes, Soul Edge. We will also accept Soul Blade because of Tim Langdell. But yes, indeed. That was... I can't remember the name. There's a name of that song. Oh, that's going to bug me. Never mind. But the astonishing, super cheesy yet magnificent intro to Soul Edge, a.k.a. Soul Blade. Right. Question number 4 was this. One of the few NES pieces of music I would recognise. The famous Moon theme from DuckTales. Of course you are. All in correct town. Question number 5. One of my personal favourites, this. I've got a version of that loops for 10 minutes somewhere. That is the menu theme from Perfect Dark. An astonishing piece of music. And one of those things, you hear it and there's nothing else quite like it. Well, there probably is, but I haven't heard it. But, you know. Right. Question number 6 was this. The very pumped up C64 version theme of, as everyone has said, Golden Axe. Yeah. Got a little bit of techno funk to the C64 version there. Question number 7. I do hope you get this one. Yep, as many of you have managed to say with the emote there, it is indeed Space Crusade. Be the Amiga version, I imagine, because that's the one you're familiar with from when we played it. The spooky, lonely theme to Space Crusade. Oh. Right. Question number 8 was this.
Never been so much fun. 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 Go to your brother, kill him with your gun, leave him lying on his uniform, dying in the sun.
Yep, that is indeed the theme to Cannon Fodder. Not all versions, but that was certainly on the Amiga version. A mighty one. It's one when Sensible Software always had their sort of properly vocaled and everything. I suppose they were mods, weren't they? Just really well done ones. Right. Question number 9 was this. Someone set us up the bomb. It is Zero Wing. Fantastic tune. Not the greatest translation. Take off every zig. Right. You all got that one? I'm pleased to see. All your base are belong to us. My God. Very early meme, wasn't it? That's the first meme I can remember that was just being spewed on everything for ages. Yeah. Right. Very good game, by the way, Zero Wing, if you haven't played it. Right. Question number the 10th. Fantastic tune this, but very incongruous to the game, which is why nobody has got it yet. I'm going to play this one again. I don't think it's going to help you, but I'm going to play it again. Did Wonder Spawns, 36 months. Thank you very much indeed. 3-year sub anniversary. Massive salutes to you. Thank you very much. Right. Has anybody got this yet? I don't think they have. No. Waterworld. No. So, that is Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Or whatever the other name for it is. It's got 2 different names for that, isn't it? Advance Wars something or other. Or Advance Wars Days of Ruin. The best Advance Wars gameplay-wise, but the one with the really fucking drab graphics. Which does not help. Yeah, the post-apocalyptic, dark and broody one. Which is why it's so weird that that is one of the main themes there. That is the theme of sort of the main character in it. Aaron Fielder, 46 months. Thank you very much indeed. But yeah, really good. It's sort of, because as the games went on, they started to put more and more stuff in them, and then it sort of pared it back down for that one. But the drab graphics really don't help. So, an oddity. An oddity. Right. Question number 11 was this piece of music. Yep, several people got it. Micro Machines V3, the one for the PlayStation. Ugh. So there's a level set in a restaurant, and you play through it a couple of times, but one of the times you play through it, with the course being different, as you drive your little car around the table, that piece of music plays in the background, with like diner sound effects over the top. This is a clean version, but yeah. An interesting one. Apparently just written in like an hour by the musician, but it's a very pretty little tune. And finally, it was this. Yep, many of you got it already. Mortal Kombat 2. Specifically the second one, that one. So if you can imagine Jax cooking Kung Lao, that is the game for it. Ryo Kazuki says, I was top 5 in this quiz until that question. Oh, it's question 12 as well. I bet it was a Bastard Hives. Yeah, I can't remember now. I don't think I've got a note of that. I don't think I have anyway. Hang on. No, I haven't got a backup of the questions from that, sadly. Although it's still probably in QuizKit's system, as long as it doesn't predate their keeping of data for you. Because they didn't do that for very long. Bondibash! 6 months. Thank you very much indeed. Nico Diva says, yeah, it was 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, painful. Painful. Kim Justice won the first time. I think you're right, Kampolsky. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Captain Blood 2. Has a lot of claymation type stuff in it. I don't remember a third. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh, this is so good. Hang on. Just going to play one final piece. This was question 11 on the third music quiz. I don't think anyone's going to get this. No, nobody getting it. Go on, I'll play it through again. No. That was a weird number one. Street Racer, nope, never heard none of these. So, it was actually a shareware game. But if you registered it, you got like an actual disc. I've still got mine somewhere. It was called Hateful Chris Never Say Bye. Hateful Chris Never Say Bye. The main character's an angry looking little skeleton bloke. And interestingly, a 3D Hateful Chris game called Shoot the Moon was in development for the original Xbox, although it was never actually developed very far. This is interesting, because if I remember, quite a lot of people had heard of it when we did the quiz the first time. But there we are. Yeah. Great piece of music. Let's have an It's a Skull sing along. It's a skull. It's a skitzer. It's a skull. Right. Enough. Oh, God. Didn't mean to click on this one, but there we are. Christ. Bloody hell. 48k Spectrum music from Agent X there. Bloody hell. Whoa. Oof. Oof. Good God. Yes, it gave you a heart attack like it gave me one. Well, we're on the same boat there. Right then. Tim Follin. It's got to be Tim Follin to get that sound out of a Spectrum. Surely. Surely. Ooh, worrying news from Swim Down the Sticks. I think Poundland might be having issues. The 3 in my area of London all closed up within the last 2 weeks. Ooh. Well, to be fair, they did have an awful lot of shops in fairly small areas, so hopefully that'll be all right. I'm all right, Manson 4. How's you doing? Thank you for asking. Right. Don't put the CD-ROM in the CD. Man, it's better than the beepy stuff you usually got. So, we are now going to do a watch-along, which we don't normally do on a Wednesday, but it was left over from the Halloween stream. Didn't get around to using it, obviously. And it's pretty good, apparently. Several people have said to me how good this one is. One of them being Noir, who is in the chat at the moment, I believe. And it was one of those things where several people mentioned it separately in a short space of time. So I was like, there must be something to this one. No, not the Tyrant King, DC Flag. You have to wait for Sunday for your favourite. Or just get a London bus whilst listening to some 60s music. Oh, God, they're not that close. Swim Down the Sticks. Yeah, Putney, Fulham and Hammersmith. Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Right. Let's just make sure this is actually going to work. You may know that on stream we have watched several times the old kid show Drama-Rama. Well, here's one of those. Called Snap, I believe. Oh, Robo Twilight says, this is a Dreamcast disc and is for use only on a Dreamcast unit. Playing this disc on a hi-fi or other audio equipment can cause serious damage to its speakers. Please stop this disc now. I have actually recorded that message for a Dreamcast disc, and I don't even know which game it's going to be used on. But I've recorded, well, not that message, but a message with a similar similar bent to it. So it plays if you accidentally stick it in your audio CD thing. Yeah. Sparrow the Dragoon, 3 months. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Okay, folks. We're going to watch Snap from Drama-Rama, which is apparently proper spooky. Anyway, it lasts 25 minutes. It'll take us through to about 11 o'clock. Then we can have a break. Then we can do some Assassins. You see? It's all good. I'm just going to check something I uploaded the other day. It actually went online. And just that horrible thing of, I didn't actually check that, did I? And now it'll bug me until I've looked. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all online. Oh, no, good, good. It's all good. So, blop. Let's see how this plays out. The answer is on the wrong side of the screen. Fixed it. Ooh, somebody's baked in the interlacing.
I'll tell you something, Pete. I don't understand all this school project stuff. I mean, it sounds a nonsense to me. I mean, you tell me, how can hiking around out there possibly get you a job, eh? Because, I mean, that's the way you should be thinking.
I think this guy
And
might
you're
be
going to
dubbed.
go out there looking for work soon, just like the rest of them. I mean, what chance have you got, eh? I had a word with that teacher of yours. I said to her, listen, that son of mine, he can just about string 5 words together. So what's her answer?
So she should never do anything at
Hike
school
across Romney blasted mud.
which isn't directly related to work.
Listen,
Enjoy your
don't
call
you
centre
have
studies,
anything
children.
to say?
All right, first bus stop, you drop me off and I'll go home. As long as you tell the teachers we haven't done their stupid project, I'm easy.
Blumhouse, thank you for your sub. Man, the ADR on this is interesting. No digging here. No digging here.
What's up now?
Just thought I saw somebody.
What do you mean, saw somebody?
That hitcher back there.
Listen, I've got one layabout on board. Let's leave it at that, shall we? Right. I'll drop you down here. Is that all right?
Here.
You said marshes. Marshes you got.
Thanks, Dub Dad. Ooh.
I'll pick you up here at 6 o'clock, all right? Don't be late.
To be fair, this does seem like an old school project. Loose dogs will be shot.
Like one that on a lonesome
Ooh,
road
Tom Baker.
doth walk in fear and dread, and having once turned round, walks on, and turns no more his head, because he knows a frightful fiend doth close behind him tread.
Ooh. Hitchhiking death. What is that sound? It's like a dying photocopier. Is it a slide projector? Does Spooky Boy appear in some of the pic? No, okay. It's not going that way. Look, hitchhiking again. You who wants a hug? Who wants the focus? Absolutely Amiga Square. Spooky was just what they called Dramarama in the early days. I don't know why that is. Spooky predates non-spooky Dramarama. Green grass. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Oh shit, son. Sheeps. Railway tracks. Old war bunker thing. Sticks. Swans. Gull. Cares. Ugh. Keep the birds away with dead birds. Oh god. The Devil's Skull. Oh, he's in this picture. Alright.
I want to say a happy birthday, first of all.
That was all a bit,
It's been a good day for you. And,
Blood on Satan's Claw, that's what I'm
listen, I
thinking
hope
of.
you use that camera, right? You know which end to use, do you? And, what have we got to say now? Well, there's only one thing left to say, and that's happy birthday, son. Happy birthday.
Ooh, so we've got a bit of excavation of Hobbs Barrow now. Nothing quite as jolly as etching tombstones. I think he's got a haunted camera. There's a camera that seems to be making that noise.
Shift out of my light, can't you?
Sorry?
You were in my light.
Eh? Can't you go away? Can't you see we're working? Why don't
Yeah.
you just get lost?
Dipshit. Your yellow coat and your camera. I hope you choked to death on cat shit. Yeah. And it's this kind of friendliness which is why people love the countryside so much. Oh no! Oh God, did he just do that?
Hey, you, come here!
He must have done, he walked past it.
I'll get a rag and some thinners.
They're just going to get high on it, try and forget about the whole thing. I'm going to throw some soup on some art now, he's furious. Slow motion atomic bomb. Oh dear. Yep, it's true, Daxtron. I'm still calling that the camera is naughty in some way. Due to the sound effects. And Amiga Square has just said the title of this tale is a clue to the nature. There we are. That confirms my suspicion, probably. The title of the tale is Snap. Daxtron. He snaps his leg at the end. Alfonso Bonzo blasts him off a wall. Hello. It's after his sarnies. Which appears to be made of crushed pigeon? I don't know. I think I saw feathers. It's got a real sort of whistle and I'll come to you, my lad feeling to it, hasn't it? Crushed Dreams and Pickle, the northern favourites back in Square. Quickly, run! Before the tea spreads. Get on the roof, the tea can't hurt us there. It was Rodent, yeah, both versions, I believe. I've got Knights of God somewhere, Bob has. I think I've got it for Beardy, I can't remember now. Very low quality. There's quite a lot of reconstruction on it. That's worth knowing, Beardy.
Hey, you!
Nicked your coat. Now you've got to wear his coat. And you must become the spooky hiding in the marshes boy.
I can see you!
But I can't actually catch you. Catch you. Soundtrack is by Stomp, correct? Jessica Fletcherton. There's a Michael Caine version of Whistle I'll Come to You Noir? What? I'm only aware of two versions. I know where you live. Tell your mum.
Hey!
What is this voice echoing off of? Best not think about that, Frankie D. Could be echoing off ghosts. Oh, the John Hurt one, right? The one that's like a... Well, it's about sort of dementia, isn't it? I think he filmed that around the time we started sniffing around him for Polybius, actually. Oh, but what noir? Get Carter? That's a hell of a film. By the same director as The Tyrant King. How did he not see him? He's in a yellow coat, for God's sake. Oh, he's going to get him with a stick. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick. Oh.
Give it back! Oi, mate! Give it back!
Mate is not what he'd be saying if he was chasing him with a stick. Rocky 91 is an episode of Drama Rama called Snap. Hang on, does Snap mean the same? Oh, has he got his face? No, I haven't done Witches the Grindelwald Ballet, dude. Oh! Power of teleport. The problem with Witches and the Grindelwald Ballet, dude, is quite a lot of Adam Woodyat. I'd have to get my Adam Woodyat pass renewed. The One Ball Wonder, you are thinking of Don't Look Now. But it's a red coat, not a yellow one. So actually I could be wrong. Alice, Sweet Alice or something is the one I think actually One Ball Wonder if it's a yellow coat. There's multiple names for the film. One of them is Alice, Sweet Alice. I'm gonna beat the fire out. Oh fuck, what was that? Well, things have taken a turn. The hunter is now the hunted. Milo, one ball wonder. I've not heard of that one. Couldn't help you there. Oh, I'll look into that later. This is just full-on horror, really, isn't it? Quite sustained as well. This was tea time for the kids. Oh, I fucking love Pieces, DC Flakes. One of my absolute favourites. So nonsense. Save me, songs of praise. Bill Hook, that's it, guys, Spike. Got your coat, mate. I'm not showing my face fully, mate. Uh-oh. Songs of Praise have done a runner. You're a shit with paint, Peter. Pack rat. Commodore 64 conversion. Woo. Now turns in the final scene of the church with Hugh Caution. Mirror, I presume. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we are. Maybe. Haha! As predicted.
Help me. Let me in.
And let birds fly.
This chord will scare him off.
Don't look for him. Don't, Peter. He's done with. Long time done with. I'm now, though, and I'm here. Please, let me in. You know that you like me. The secret of me. The darkness of me. And the things I do. You know me. You like me. Just close your eyes and let me be you. Let me be you. Let me be you. Let me be you. Let me be you.
That's certainly his bad luck.
Let me be you. Let me be you. Let
You and me. Me and
Let me be you. 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 Let me be you.
It's all gone very Alfonso Bonzo. You're right, cheeky Nando. Dad. Runs him over. The other kid gets in the car. Oh, he's already in there. Ooh, creepy boy.
Listen, son, about this morning.
Oh God, ADR again.
I came the old heavy dad a bit, didn't I? I'm sorry, all right?
I didn't even say it.
It's all right, Dad. I'm going to be different from now on. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Like one that on a lonesome road doth walk in fear and dread, and having once turned round, walks on and turns no more his head, because he knows a frightful fiend doth close behind him tread.
I love a happy ending. Well, that's pretty fucking good, that. Very nicely put together. Managed to sort of do very little in its 25 minutes, but what it did very well. Kept the atmosphere up, which isn't easy. Yeah, good. Good. One of the many Mike Smith slow motion atomic bomb. Yeah, now home and away. You and me belong together. Jonathan Price, Gupfer. J. Nigel Picard. The J stands for Jeremiah. Now the question is, was that as spooky as the one with the mirror? See, this is purer in what it does, but I think the one with the mirror had that extra little bit to it. But they were still both very good. They are absolutely the peak of the drama-rama spookiness. It's definitely. Especially as compared to some of the ones we watched last bloody Hello stream. God, that one with the kid in the old bedroom and there was I don't know, like a toy sailor or something. I can't remember what happened in that one. Anyway. Amiga Square says Back to Front is massively scarier. I wouldn't go massively, but definitely, I still agree with the sentiment. Right, okie doke, folks. The time has come. Oh my God, I'd forgotten that one, Bearded. The one with the two girls in the White House. Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, that was a spooky one. Bloody hell. Sparrow the Dragoon, the girl who worked at the supermarket calling out to Mabili. That was Nigel Neal's Beasts. Yeah, Pauline Quirk, wasn't it? El Nico Man says, I remember one where a family was stuck in the electric appliances. What? Mum's trapped in the washing machine or something. That sounds like every bullseye prize board's nightmare. If you can remember what that was from, I'd love to watch that because it's such a strange thing. Oh my God. Oh, the doppelganger story, the teacher with her golden pencil. Yeah. Yeah, my God, Blumhouse. Yeah. Subby Puppy, thank you very much for your sub there. Bless you. Barty's I like during Barty's party. Yeah, it's a good one video. It might be my favourite actually. Although actually I really like the first one with the witch and the weird familiar thing in the pot and all that. El Nico Man says, yeah, their faces kept appearing on the telly when it was off. Oh, God. Right, well, look into that one later. Definitely want to see that one. Was it definitely a drama-rama or just something along those lines, El Nico Man? Yeah. Written that for later, and I've written it so bad I probably won't be able to read it, but there we are. Will there be a Christmas Day passive this year? I hadn't thought that far ahead, Carbonated Dipping Jam. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Oh, thank you, Subby Puppy. That was very kind of yours. Jack and Ori just couldn't compete until they did George's Marvellous Medicine with Rick Mail. Right. I think we should have a bit of a break, and then we shall return. Yeah, we already did Tales from the Unexpected, didn't we? DC Fake did that the day of the funeral, didn't we? Yeah. Right. Today's ads are from the 1990s. Warning, they may be quite extreme. In fact, I think it starts with that bloody Pepsi Max one, so enjoy. And I shall return afterwards.
Done that, did that. Been there, tried that. Done it. Did it. Done it. Doing it tomorrow. Whoa! Never did it.
New Pepsi Max. Maximum cola taste and no sugar.
Did it. Done it. Liked it. Loved it.
Live life to the max. New Pepsi Max.
If you think all this is too good to be true, how about this? Walls too good to be true. The rich, smooth taste of walls, but virtually fat-free. So there's no end to your enjoyment.
Washing's nearly dry.
And the shopping?
On its way.
Too good to be true. All the taste of walls and virtually fat-free.
The best thing about this liquid refill carton is what it doesn't do. It's unlikely to fall over, or spill when you open it, or dribble when you pour it. So it doesn't make this a thrilling advert, really. But if you buy one now, you get one half price. There's a bit of action for you.
Well, good morning, Posty. Thank you. You know, you ought to relax a while. Here, see how the thick Cadbury's milk chocolate melts into the dreamy caramel. I love birthdays, don't you? Take it easy with Cadbury's caramel.
It's the weekend, and this man has lost his traveler's checks. And so has he. He hadn't bought American Express traveler's checks, but this man insisted on them. So while this man would get a refund, but not quite yet, he just made one call to American Express, while he had to be patient. Why wait when independent research shows American Express provide the fastest weekend refunds almost anywhere in the world? American Express traveler's checks.
Bang at HMV with World Party. Bang includes the new single All I Gave, the brilliant Give It All Away. And Is It Like Today? Is it like today? Don't miss World Party on their current UK tour. World Party, Bang at HMV. No HMV, no music.
All right, Atkins, let's get cracking.
Cracking, GD. Hello, Mrs. D.
Hello.
You Astra Ethos, I see.
All part of JD's economy drive. What with the thingy?
E-Drive, the Astra's most economical petrol engine.
Saves me a fortune. Caviar, champagne, truffles, fresh lobster, venison, smoked salmon.
Ming vase?
Don't be silly, JD. That's mulligatawny soup. The Ming vase is in here.
It's remarkable how much money the Astra Ethos saves you, JD.
The flavor is difficult to define, but try this.
Sega TV interview spot.
Hey, Damon Hill, what you gonna do if I tell everyone you ain't quick enough to play Sonic Chaos? Ooh, too slow again.
This quick take Sega.
On a morning like this, nothing beats sliced banana and lashings of ice-cold milk, all served up on your Weetabix. Have you had your Weetabix? Try Swedish bacon. Leaner than...
It's movie time! Wine! This place is a pigsty!
Wait! But you ought to prove our superiority. Use your weapon!
What a bore. This is the Mega Drive 2, one of the most powerful 16-bit machines ever made. Go on, pig. Make my day.
Here, stop hogging it.
This is the end! And this is the other end. Mega CD. So, try Swedish bacon.
Try Mega Drive. That's a real pig.
Good heavens, what's that you've got there? That's my new electric ceramic hog cooker. Oh! And you watch this, I bet you like this, look. Turn the knob on and whoop! That's the halogen. See? Just comes up straight away and starts cooking.
Is it very easy to clean or...
Oh, yeah. Just wiped over and it's clean.
It's wonderful, isn't it? I can even make my face up in that.
For all your creature comforts, Cook Electric.
Yes, do that thing. Cook Electric, because a lot of new houses don't have gas, and gas is too bloody expensive. Right. That was a series of bloody ads, wasn't it? More pot noodle ones than I remembered. Biddy Viking says, did you know the Pepsi Max Attitude ad was actually used for Mountain Dew in America? That weirdly blows my mind. Just, well, same company, I suppose, just swap out your drink. Yeah, I suppose nothing specific, is it? Bloody hell. Enigma says electric sucks for cooking. It certainly bloody does. We've only got an electric hob, and it's a bit crap as compared to gas. Also, it's one of those ones with 4 hobs, but 2 of them are small and just don't get hot enough to be of use. Brilliant. Right. We should totally do some stuff now. Some stuff from the past. Or as we like to call it, retro. I haven't actually changed the category. Okay. QuizKit will see that and be like, I don't remember putting in a Dramarama function, but seems to have happened anyway. Right. I think I know what we need to do now, and I think you know it as well. I can't find the button. I found the button now.
Let's rock.
Right. Perfect bonus round. Yes, Alaska. Let's see if we can make this happen. We will not make this happen, but it's the principle of the thing. Right. We're going to load it up. We're going to pop the disc in the drive, and away we go. Right. Orc attack. Orc attack. Still got to play the 8-bit Atari original one day. We know. And here we go. Oh god, we've got to try another 100% on Waterworld. Oh god, I'll probably have to bloody practice that a bit again, actually. I don't know quite why I enjoy this music so much, but there we are. Right.
Let's rock.
Sega Multi-Megas are more expensive than ever, Gamara. Whee! Whee! It was a relatively sedate start. I'm quite worried. You bastard. Oh shit, actually I will need that back. Whoop. Bollocks. Fuck. Oh, just in the nick of time. Whoa, bloody hell. I couldn't time twin slashes on that with the reduced power sword, so... Blimey. Bugger. Oh, doesn't matter. Pleasing. Right, bonus round. Can we do it? Probably not, because they're nearly always literally impossible. And, yep, completely impossible. Brilliant. And, as Brucey would say if he was here, you get nothing in this game for 4 in a square. Oh well. No, we can't pull them, Craden, unfortunately. Yes, Green Express, the other week, the bonus round was feasible, and we did it. Because the thing is, it's not difficult. If it's feasible. Oh, Noir, that game is the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. It would be many years before I would stream it, because if people watch it, they're probably not going to buy it, which is a bit unfair to the game makers, but it is fantastic. If you have a machine capable of playing it, I strongly recommend it. I think it's right up your alley, actually. We did play the demo when it was called Incantamentum on stream.
Let's rock.
Right. Shouldn't really do that, but there we are. Whoop. Oh god, sedate start again. Pothead. Oh, how did that happen? Come on now. Oh, well, we repulse that. Oh. Oh no. Shit. Right. Yes! It's alright. They're fiddly buggers to hit those. No! No! Oh, bloody hell! That happened last time! He drops the fucking rock when he's supposed to smash him over the head with it. That's a real problem, that. Exactly the same thing happened last time. Crusader86, thank you very much for your sub there. 14 months. Yeah, clockwork. It's something to do with the timing of it, but it seems weirdly imprecise.
Goon will do.
Gamoon. No, there's no ST version of Sparrow the Dragoon, but it's based on an 8-bit Atari game from like the Atari 800, I presume? That sort of series. There were also versions for C64 and Spectrum, but they're not so good, apparently. SP Barry Hercules says, that Dramarama episode reminded me of an old horror film. All I can remember about it was a couple living in a house, and the guy keeps looking out the window and seeing a man dressed in black looking at him. Every time he looks out and sees him, he gets closer. Can't even remember if he eventually gets in. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds like a spooky one, but I'm not familiar with it. Well, that was tragically cut short. Fortunately, we can go on and do this. Nice. Where am I? Here I am. Right. I think we're on disc 189, aren't we? Yes, tricky Amiga Wars ping pong. Yeah, okay. Oh no, we've done 189 because we've done Amiga Wars, haven't we? Oh, exciting. That means I've got some of the numbers wrong in the spreadsheet. I'm just going to quickly fix those. Godzilla, that was on the last one, and Ultra Ball. And I got that one right. Good. So if I put in 188 now... Nope, still wrong. Ping... Right, it should be Tricky Fortress Ping Pong. Oh, no, it is correct. Let's ping up the thing at the side. Right. Nay, problems. Plop. So... Disc 190. Ooh. The One Ball Wonder about 240, 261 apparently. 261, there we are. Okay. I'm going to load in disc number 190. And we will be wowed by its brilliance. I fucking hope. Oh wait, I'm actually reset. There we are. Right, Gravity Force 2 is brilliant if I recall, so that should be good. Hang on. Why no screen? Hey? What's happened? Why is it picking up on the A500? That makes no sense. Oh well. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to go along with it. Gravity Force 2. Which I believe Amiga Power magazine liked so much they commissioned Gravity Power. A sort of super duper version. It's bloody fantastic, if I recall. We actually did connect two Amigas up and play Gravity Power over the bloody cable. Good. Pay close attention. I'll take a brain to another dimension. Right.
Goon will do.
That'll do. Okay. Okay, there's a problem with having the split screen version when the other one's on mouse. Ah. Not played Devil's Temple, no, Mr. PMB. Not heard of that one, I think. Right, I don't know if this is really going to be feasible. Look, head function special weapons, look. Look at all this stuff. Look at the beautiful, beautiful options. Right, let's see if I can... Oh, yeah, great. We've managed to stop him firing all the time. Up is fire. Fire is thrust. Whoa, there's the bomb. Shit, son, that's an effective boy. You can also fight against the buoyancy. Well, basically, gravity works in reverse underwater. Bloody hell. A new Amiga game. Ah, what is the genre, Mr. PMB? I think we're going to have to... Oh. Did we get him? No. Can you get him? Not sure you can actually get him. Well, I'm going to go over the top then. Oh! Nasty. Really good. Oh, piss. 1 life! Can I kill the other one 5 times? I really like the way you've got the water thing where the gravity reverses. Orc Attack already is a game category, isn't it, Alaska? I just use retro. Bingo. Oh! one by default. Right, we're on a different level. Ooh, Legoland. Go on then. Look at all the levels. Racing levels, fighting levels. I'm going to go to the Peanuts. Peanuts Legoland level. Oh, it's loading it. Ha! Ah. Okay, so how do we get through here? Ooh, there's a big old shockwave comes off those things. Whoa. No water on this one. The problem with this game is it is like absolutely fucking fantastic. Like one of the best two players going. But it works so much better when you can't see your opponent and you're playing it over the cable, but obviously very few Amiga runners actually did that. Land in a bit of water as long as it's shallow. Can I get my fuel back? Yes! Whoa. Oh! Oh, perfect split screen. What a fucking game. Maybe try a lower AI difficulty setting, yeah. Yeah, there is no AI. This is very much pure two-player nonsense. Oh, no. Right. There's a Gravity Force 20 remake for modern platforms by the original devs. Interesting. Tell you what, a bit of internet. Oh, I've moved the mouse and done that. Shit, I somehow pressed escape with the mouse. Interesting. Amiga Square says it was not for nothing that Amiga Power rated Gravity Force 2 as the second greatest Amiga game ever. Not once but twice in their last two all-time top 100 lists. Second time it was Gravity Power, but still the same game and more. Yeah, entirely fair. Now, this version does have null modem cable stuff, doesn't it? Or does this one not? Was that only added for power? It's so good, Noir. So good. Also, it's not that long, so you'd only be a shut-in for like a day and a half. I'm not aware of there being a Gravity Force commercial game. Gravity Force? Let's have a look. Lemon Amiga. Oh yeah, Gravity Force. Yeah, same people, I think. Same people, I think. That was easy. Stephen Wensler was Gravity Force. Gravity Force 2. No, it is different people, different names. Interesting. Yeah, maybe they just made their own unofficial sequel, which is like 1,000 times better. Gravity Force wasn't bad, but this just works so much better on all levels. Creators Jens and Jan, or Jens and Jan possibly, were huge fans of the original Gravity Force and got permission from publishers Kingsoft to name their PD sequel after. They even got permission. Perfect. Anyway, that's fucking excellent. That is 5. I can absolutely tell you that from playing it back in the day. However, where does it fit? For me, it's not as good as Scorched Tanks. I just prefer Scorched Tanks. And the AI thing adds a thing to it. Is it better than Llama? No. Orc Attack? No. Tanks, yeah, it's probably... Yeah, there we are. It's better than any Gallagher Deluxes we've had thus far. And better than the second best version of Scorched Tanks. 190. Gravity Force 2. Rating 5. Hat. No. Notes. Player only. Excellent. I know what this game is. Oh, I put the wrong type of 2. I've also spelled gravity wrong. That's not good. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Haiku review from Mooglemania. What brought them to this? Greats clash in mind and steal ships. A loud cry. Bingo! Nope, Scorched Tanks, Adam Nation, which is the Amiga massively expanded version of what I'm sure it's based on Scorched Earth. Be a hell of a coincidence if not, because it's the same type of game with a similar bloody thing. Oh, King's Bounty Greeks was God, we played that to death on the Mega Drive, me and a friend. Crikey. Right. Gonna try Gravity Force 20 later. But until that time, we need to play. I could have pressed exit, don't mind. The second one. And the second one is Blaster. Well, this is nice UCK. Welcome to Blaster, a frenzy of non-stop action featuring 140 breeds of evil alien vermin intent upon your destruction. Press fire to commence battle. Concept, coding, graphics and music by J.R. Somebody I couldn't read because it went off. Right. Gravity Force or Gravity Power 20 apparently. DJ Sombrero, which apparently only came out a couple of years ago. This was on the one cover disc, says Arcturus. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Very green. Alpha 72 fighter, twin pulse laser cannons, top speed warp 5, auto fire expansion capabilities, rechargeable shield, windscreen wiper. The ultimate killing machine. What? Okay, then Blue Planet. Oh, got hit. This. Ah, I missed the power up. Actual mindless blasting. Oh god. Whoa! See that bastard? Even the powered up shot is not enough to kill those bastards. What those two glowing red G's are about? They keep fading in and out. I saw you sneaking up behind there. Oh shit! You get sucked back down to the top of the screen after you let go of up. Jesus, what? These Zardoz heads are getting a bit tedious, frankly. Mother, me game's not very good, Mother. What's all these heads, Mother? Right. Let's try that planet on easy. Great, you got the creepy ass spider bastard in the background the whole time. This is so much more competent than so many of the games we've played, and yet it's no fun whatsoever. Okay, the autofire is quite good. Oh shit, if any of them get past though... Oh no, that's right. Okay. Oh. If I really ram the button, I can get far slightly faster. It's not worth it, frankly. Oh shit! Got a time twin. Oh shit. Oh, what? Bloody hell's going on now? They're flicking around everywhere. Ha! Very good times. Let me be you. Let me be you. That bit was great. Brilliant. Oh my god, I've actually got through. The new P does nothing and you can't actually go tight enough to get through a hole like that, so brilliant. Well, it certainly doesn't starve you of lives. Oh, damn, that's new. Oh, it's gone multi, look, it's a wider spread. I like the auto-fire. I want to see spread auto-fire. Oh, I think that's what that is. No, F is... I mean, what? I got sucked up into the middle of the screen by something there. All your shots now go through things. That's a development. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, here we are, the ridiculous you'll just instantly die stuff. Great. Oh, I only got 1,304 points. Imagine getting the high score on this. Imagine how long you'd have to play it for. Arcturus Deluxe says, if I remember, the issue of the one this was on the cover disc for had a feature about sending this game to publishers to see if they will sell it. As you can imagine, no one was interested. I'm bloody surprised. Xeno Craig Morph! Thank you very much for your sub. Welcome. Bloody hell. Well, it's a game. We played it for a disturbingly long time. It's no good at all. What is the top 2? We'll work it out from there. The top rated 2 is Gomuku. I don't think it's better than this, actually. Yeah, this is a 2, definitely. It's not as good as Car Wars. It's not as good as Spatial Hyperdrive. It's probably not as good as Mutants from Mars, actually. It's better than Shark. It's better than Big Will and Sticky Troll. It's probably better than Trick Track. Oh, no, it's probably not better. It's going in above Equilog and below Trick Track. Blimey. Ugh. We should try this on hard, I suppose, but God, it's dull. It's called Blaster, wasn't it? 2. No hat still. Manic yet cripplingly tedious. Single screen shooter. Haiku review from Mooglemania. Fast, simple shooter. Functional, I guess you'd say. Doesn't seem fun though. Really isn't. Hard! Green monkey level. They're going to start shooting back soon, aren't they? Oh, there we are. They're shooting back already. I like the way some of them you can shoot in a couple of shots and some you can't. That's a brilliant design. Love it. Absolutely love it. Can't actually destroy that one. Brilliant. Enough! You've already surpassed your previous score? No way! Oh my god. No, Car Wars was sadly not that rodent. I don't think. Right. Dogfight. Some of the versions... Oh my god, I think we had this one. For Amiga Computing. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Look at this. No, you don't want a second joystick. Yeah, he's out to lunch. Okay. No, we didn't have this one. We had something that looked very similar. This one's a bit shite. Ooh, this is much worse than every other version of this game I've played. Shit. You can't shoot them until they've taken off, I think. Oh, this is naff. Naff, I tells you. When it stalls, you just die. Into space! The one place as yet uncorrupted by capitalism. No. Good God, by far the worst dogfight game we've had. By far. What is the best dogfight one we've had? God, I can't find any marked as dogfight. Damn it. I seem to remember we've had at least one really good one. Like a high 4 or something. It's amazing how 3 of the 4 games came from the first bloody disc. I don't know if they were doing a bit of actual curation there, but... Yeah. Arcturus, there were definitely multiple ones of this. This is not a good one, unfortunately. It's very stally. It's better than Blaster, though, so that's something. The fact you can play with multiple people helps. Oh, God, I think this one gets up into the 3s, because by the time we've had a couple of nights, I can't imagine. It's going to be boring by the time we get in those, surely. But it's better than Copper. It's better than E-Type. It's better than Husker Du. Oh, it's probably not as good as Go... Oh, it gets right into the top of the 2s. Okay. Right. It was Dogfight, the name of it, if I remember, wasn't it? Oh, hang on, bloody. There we are. Hershey 23, 25 months. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Never fear, the VOD is there. Right, Dogfight, no. 4-player, but overly fiddly and stally. That's how I remember it. Biplane game. Biplane! That's the name of the other one we did. Haiku review from Mugglemania. You all know this game. So many versions online. Planes fly, planes die, end. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we've got 4 biplane games. Or 3, I suppose. Not that one. Air Race 2. Oh, that's not one of those. Biplane Duel. Yes! Biplane Duel we had on bloody disc 19. And it's a really good version of this. It's only 2 players, but it actually is fun. You know. And there's Biplane 2, which is a sequel with AI added, which is a high 4. The second highest 4, in fact, just below Gorf, the excellent version of Gorf. Right, well, that was a quick disc to go through. Well, it wasn't really, because we spent about 400 hours on Blaster, which was a bit shithouse. Disc 191 awaits, friends. Found a Volk again. Steward's Inquiry. The Turn. That's going to be Othello, a.k.a. Reversey. And then Black Nebula, which looks disturbingly like it might be in 3D. Disc is wrapped up. This Turn is a freeware game. The Turn is a... Oh, the game's called is a freeware game. May be distributed or copied only non-commercial. This version is NBS. Other PD distributors should contact me if they want to take it up too. Right mouse button. Oh. Play. Okay. Oh. Pattern. Oh, no. It is not what I thought it... Oh, God. It's one of these. Well, there we are. I think I've ruined that already. Let's work this out. There we are. Great. Does anyone remember? Yes, Lights Out. Yeah, it is Lights Out, isn't it? Oh. Nope. Oh, it doesn't do the middle one, does it? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Fuck it. Garbage rubbish. Fun, fun, fun. Do you know what? It's competently put together. It's not completely grotesque. It's fine. It's fine. It's just not very bloody exciting, is it? Got the Gamecom version. The only game you could actually play, wasn't it? Somebody sent me a Lights Out once that had been chewed by a rat. They'd chewed some of the rubber keys. Or rubber buttons. A little bit of excitement for you. Well, It's better than the last couple of games, I suppose. Where does this go? I don't think we've had a lights out, have we? Oh, we've had Quad. Oh, this is better though. We have Quadong. That was some basic as hell, Quadong. And then there's Brainbow just beneath it. Oh, the one which was random, so you couldn't work out what you were doing. Oh my god. Oh, it's better than all these. Bloody hell. I think we're into the threes, just not very high threes. Chain reaction. What was that? It's probably better than chain reaction, actually. It's better than Kinston Kid. All those versions of Klondike. Right, it's going in above Jumpy, but below Shanghai 93. That is 190. The turn. Lights out. Game that looks like Othello. Okay. Talentless Muse, 50 months. Thank you very much indeed. And Mooglemania's Haiku Review. A puzzle, you see. Solving it opens no door. The plant will kill you. Right, quit. Levels. We don't care about that, bro. Editor. Oh my god. And this is just random. It will actually produce things at random. Okay, that is definitely where that's going to go then, because that's quite a nice feature. Not amazing, but there we are. Shrivenham! Thank you very much for your sub there. Welcome. Right. We are doing a reset. And we're going to see what game number 2 is. And judge it harshly. Steward's Inquiry. Have we really had a horse racing game before? Not that I can remember. Tiger Software. We found a digitized photo. But we didn't have any more. Version 5.01. My god. How many races? Max 20. We'll have 2, please. How many players? Just the one. Select a stable to view with the left mouse button. If you do not want a stable, simply press the right mouse button. Stables cost £1,000. Stable 6. Weight 1. What? This stable manages the horses User Manual, Rolling Stone, Sandy Beach, Captain Kirk, and Tartan Kilt. Buy the stable. Hot wait! Incoming news! Press any mouse button for news. Why would you do that? A friend gives you £200 in repayment of a loan. Yes. The graphics are very variable in style. On day 1 out of 2, the betting information is as follows. Bookie has £30,000. So the favourites are Tornado and Dark Avenger, yellow and orange. I have £2,200. I would like to bet on Dark Avenger. At least there's a hat. My god! At last! A hat, everyone! A hat! Ah, tremendous. Just got to check that's actually worked. Yep, all good. Right. Horse 4. We shall bet £500. Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Right.
So the race is over and Dark Avenger has won! Fuck! We actually won. Look at that. Wait, incoming news. Damn it. Shouldn't have given the horses Charlie. Right, Warrior in red. This is the last race, so we're going to bet £2,000 on it. I've forgotten which colour it was. Oh dear. What jolly fun. Did our race win? No, nobody wins the £5,000. Nobody owned the correct one. Well, I think we've seen pretty much everything there is to see, really. Random factors. Buy yourself a merry little stable, and then if a horse from a stable wins, you get an extra bonus, but it costs £1,000. There we are. Ha! It's now, it says, my mate at work apparently wrote a horse racing game for the Sam Coupe, but he couldn't draw horses, so he made stale racing instead. I wrote one for the Amiga as part of something else. It only had 2 horses, and instead of horses, they were a hand with legs and an eyeball that slimed along. So you had to bet on if the hand was quicker than the eye or not. Down. Right. Steward's inquiry. Not very exciting, let's be honest here. Going to be around the high 2s or low 3s, I reckon. Oh, it's high 2s. Oh, God. It's better than Isolation. Oh. Yeah, Isolation wasn't up to much at all. It's much higher 2 than I thought it'd be. Hang on. Yeah, no, that's fair. Because of all the random stuff. Okay. In between Egyptian Run and Isolation. This game was the first to use motion capture technology, says Devilbean. Very badly, yes. I think we'll call this Steward's Inquiry, because that's the name of the game. Steward's Inquiry, not something you want in actual horse racing. Yes to hats. Fairly basic horse racing game with terrible cartoony race scenes. Mugglemania's Hiker Review. Bet on horses, sure. Why does the horse keep screaming? Because you drugged it. Gave it the wrong drugs. Right, enough. Somebody said that was the sound from Elevation. I think they could be right. Marvellous. Right. Black Nebula. It never even occurred to me to send my games to Magazine Screen Express, but by the time I'd written mine, they were putting decent stuff on. So, right. Start the game. View instructions. Oh, yeah, okay. Space and backspace. Right. That sounds like a bad control system. Start the game. Elite, but shit. This is the player ship. Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh, there's no stars. Right, I'm going to go down to the bottom. There seem to be some yellow. Oh, no, the yellow things aren't moving. Yellow and orange things in the corners, so I'm not going to go to them. Altitude up, altitude up. I can't actually tell. Oh my god, there's a thing. Eat thing. Yes. I can't tell where we are on the map. My god, it's not full of stars. The altitude thing doesn't work as I would expect it to. Right, get some speed up. What does front mean? Is that the angle we're facing? Let's see if it starts at 360. Yes. So that's which direction you're facing. Oh god, something's firing at me or some shit. I mean, I can't see it. Oh, fuck! Suddenly all the things. What? Oh, no, that was a death sequence. Okay. Oh. Yeah, how does altitude work in space anyway? I couldn't work that out. I can't get my head around this at all. Speed! Oh, my speed's gone funny, look. Oh, fixed it. I can't see my own shots now. Oh, it's because I'm going faster than them almost. Okay. Bloody hell. Starion. I never got on with Starion, can you to worry. I never properly tried, though, to be fair. This is on an A1200 Kimomono. Oh, shit! Oh, look at that! Straight into me. Carter, the Unstoppable Sex Machine, Jesus Jones, REM, all your favourites. Look at that. This is bad. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, this is less advanced than Star Citizen, the One Boy Wonder. A game I backed, and very occasionally I download the alpha and see what they're up to now. I can't help feeling that they would have made like a really fantastic game several years ago if they'd just not done the feature creep and weirdos weren't giving them thousands of pounds for chips that don't exist. Yeah, I think Amos 3D is a good shout, Graham, especially with the mouse pointer. I mean, it seems to run smoothly enough on the rare occasions you can actually find something to fucking look at. Good. Ah, Wing Commander. Played that through on the Amiga. Great game. Need the 1200 though. Right. That's shite, unfortunately. Really, real shame. Somebody doing their own thing in 3D gets a point in my head, but unfortunately it was crap, so... Right. This is going in between Word Puzzle and Paxin for 2. This is 190, isn't it, this disc? Oh my god. Have we got the disc wrong? Shit, restart. I need to see the number. Yeah, we're on 191. Bollocks! I might have to go and finagle the others to be correct. Right. That was Black Nebula. I very much doubt they're ever going to be true to their word, Enigma. It's just perfectionism. Terrible. Why couldn't the bloke who does the Assassin's thumbnails have done the graphics for Steward's Inquiry? Right. 3D first person. 3D deleter like looks sparse. No stars. Background stars, I don't know what I meant by that. Stars. Incomprehensible and dull. Great. Mooglemania's Haiku Review. Void of space. Nothing. Shapes in the void. Confusion. Have I had horse drugs? Shut up. Enough music from you, Mr. Assassin Man. Next time on The Assassins, we have Les Dennis Hangman, Peg It, and Push Button Switch. I think we have to play Les Dennis Hangman tonight. I can't leave that floating in the air. But first, I've got to fix all those bloody things. I put those down as 190 when they were 191. Gravity Force 2 was that. The Turn was on this disc, and so was Steward's Inquiry. Right. That's it. And fix, please. Thank you. Marvellous. Well, that was a thing. Right. We're going to have to do it. We've got to play Les Dennis's Hangman just to see what the hell it is. Oh, Bobby Daffro and Stocks. That's a... Oh, God. Hopefully some new bloody music. I'm sure there is at some point. Les Dennis... Oh, it's number 2. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Loading and crunching. With my quite pretty gradient... Oh, well, that ruined that. Squint your eyes. Tracy Soft. Oh my god, I've played this. I remember this. Oh yes, the Les Dennis graffiti, Graham. Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about that. I've got to restart this because I've forgotten to switch the bloody screen on. Hang on. You need to see Tracy from Tracy Soft. It is the law. The incredibly trancey 90s music. Same music again. Wibbly wib. And squint eyes now. Right then.
I'll try, but it does seem a bit hopeless.
Guess the words. What, immediately? E. O.
Yes.
P. N.
Yes.
T.
Yes.
I.
Yes.
Demolition. Oh no! Oh, we had E, didn't we?
Yes.
A. Automation. Now it starts with an A. Allocation. Good work. No, not allocation. It's an R. Is it? Because I pressed A for it. It can't be an R, because look, the end wouldn't make sense. Association? Yes! Good work, Green Sea.
Yes.
We have appeased Tracy. Right now to see what happens if we fail.
I'll try, but it does seem a bit hopeless.
What is that from? I've heard that before. I'll try. It does seem a bit hopeless.
Yes.
Why does Les Dennis have a satanic altar? You'd have to ask Les. Oh, it's not Les Dennis on there then. It's some sort of cookie man. He seems very happy about it. Oh, he's got blue. Rest in peace or press a key for another go. So the wrong letter sound is from Family Fortunes. a TV show that at the time Les Dennis was presenting. Jimbo Marsh, thank you very much for your donation there. Bugger, I've missed the text. There was text on it. How do I read the text? Damn it. God damn it. I apologise. The text has passed me by. But thank you very much. Bless you. He wrote this game in 4 hours. I can believe that. I think the mystery samples from Dougal and the Blue Cat would make sense to me as well. So, you know, Craig Borf. Giving out the gift subs there. Thank you very much. Something about the reviewing the Steam Deck. Ooh. Yeah, unlikely. They're bloody expensive. And Tice Hunter 22, thank you very much for your sub there, 53 months. Well. Oh, the Jimbo Marshmallow. No, probably not, to be honest. I'd have to get one. They're really pricey and hard to get. I'm not sure how much I'd use it. CX has 7 of them near Enigma. Bloody hell. But from what I've seen of them, I have used one briefly. Quite impressive. A little bit more powerful than you think. To be honest, the trackpad things on them are fucking useless for replacing mice. I think they're alright if you're playing like FPS games, but not good for... so we were trying to play Excavation of Hobbs Barrow on it, and it works perfectly, but you had to use the analog stick to move the cursor, because moving the trackpad thing was unusable. Really, the big complaint was that it kind of imply that you can just play any of the Steam games on it. A lot of them, especially the older ones, don't work. So you've not got access to as big a sort of library of games as you would think. And that is my thing. Pajama Slammer says, I own a Steam Deck and I generally just take the trackpads. Yes. Well... that was Les Dennis Hangman. Surprisingly low amounts of Les Dennis. I'm going to find the other Hangman game we've had. Because we've had 3 of them. Oh, the Gallows. God, do you remember that one? And Lexus, the really boring one with the candle. I think this is better than the Gallows, and certainly better than Lexus, but not as good as Cliffhanger. Right, this is going in above Fortress, which we already did a couple of discs ago actually, and below Downhill Challenge. This is 192, isn't it? Bloody hell. It's less than a... There we are, very simple Hangman with a sense of humour, but little actual Les Dennis. Quite like the music. Mooglemania's Haiku Review. This is punishment. But why do we deserve this? Was it the horse drugs? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Russ Abbott's Noughts and Crosses was a good one, Beardy Viking. Features no Russ Abbott whatsoever. Right. Like all the best things. Oh. I seem to record his shows all right, actually. Anyway, done. We got through 7 bloody games tonight. Crikey. Smashed it. Yay. Right. Oh, hang on. I need to put one disc on disc 192. Continuing disc 192. Dangerously, we are on 20.09% hats. 20.09% hats. We are in danger of falling below 20% hats. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Right. Oh, Atmosphere is at least an actual song, Beardy. My God. I did have a new song for tonight, but I thought, no, we'll play out one of the Halloween ones because we didn't get to on... It was Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, last Sunday. Of course it was. Bloody hell. A catastrophe. Kimono, absolutely. We need to get a few games of Hatris in just to put the levels up. Right then. Are we ready? Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. All of your songs are fucking Halloween ones, says Lamra. Right. Here we go. Prepare for the ultimate spooping as we bring forward the skeleton from the Commodore 64 version of Pizzazz. Right. Okay. That wasn't good enough, I'm afraid. I think the Disco Dancer is genuinely more frightening than that. Or the Clown. The Clown was pretty frightening as well. I often think it's the Disco Dancer skeleton. Fuck it. We're going to go Clown. No, Disco Dancer is the worst one. We're having the Disco Dancer. And then we will keep the Break Dancer for another day, because that one kind of makes sense. Here we go. Christ almighty. Oh. Why do they have no idea how human legs work? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ugh. Also, that weird thing they like use Samus's morph ball into it. Oh god. Anyway, Amiga Square says we need an edit of these where every leg movement is accompanied by grotesque, squelchy, cracking noises. Oh my god. Sinister Thimble, it's a possibility. Put some water under your monitor so they fall into that and drown. Well, because Beardy has asked for it, and you know what? It is Halloween relevant. We will finish on an actual song. Oh, we'll regret it, but we will finish on an actual song. It doesn't involve finding it. Here we are. It's Soul Dracula.
Soul Dracula.
God, I'd forgotten this. No means no, Soul Dracula. Soul Dracula was later investigated by Operation YouTube. Bloody hell. Ugh. How could you forget this? It was the bit I remembered as Lara. God. No, that's it's not something that. Anyway, apparently that was just standard vampire operating. Oh, that's all right then, Plutonia. My God, right. That was a thing. Immortal Absol, 32 months. Thank you very much there. So, the time has come to actually end the stream. Who can we raid on this fine evening? There's a lot of people online by the looks of it. I take that back. There's nowhere near as many as I thought. Based is playing American Truck Simulator. Charlie Farr is playing Toki on the CPC. Interesting. Duke Donuts has got something going on, but I'm not sure what. Oh, bit of Final Fight on the Sharp X68000. Interesting. Jesse Cox is playing The Past Within. Is that one of those Rusty Lake games? They're pretty cool, those. Who do we do? Let's have some Final Fight from the Duke of Donuts there. Let's do it. Right. Take care, folks. Just in time, Dan. Goodbye. Right. Thank you very much, folks. That was good fun this evening. We listened to a lot of music and we did a quiz and played a lot of games and then we stopped. Right. Duke Donuts will be there for you in 30 human seconds. Cheers, folks, and I will hopefully see you on Sunday. Goodbye. Goodbye.